forgot it after.
We're live.
He just.
I like that.
Just jump starters. Yeah, how about that?
I like that.
Yeah, well,
I really like it. But yeah, we was just talking about books that niggas don't read. You know,
that they don't read.
Well,
so what type of books do we? Well, financial.
You know me. That's where I'm at. You know me.
Fictional. Prince of Narnia. Like what type
Twilight.
I can't get into fictional books yet, bro. I'm trying to. I can't. I'm on any kind of self-help.
Non-fiction erotica.
Of course, but any kind of self-help book help me out.
Okay.
The Secret.
That's a really small book.
What's that one?
It's a self-help book.
That's a quick read.
Self-help book.
It's a quick
I heard
read
that
though.
one.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah, you'll finish that in a day.
The
quick-
Secret is pretty big.
No, it's not. Secret's a small book.
It's like 200.
You've read it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Secret's a pretty small book.
Yeah, nah. Mac, you need to cut your hair for dummies.
That's crazy.
I've read that 6 times.
For real?
No. The the inner game
What's
of
that? That shit
tennis
is
I'm
working.
reading again. That's shadow work. That's a
Shadow Work.
book.
What's the book called?
The Inner Game of Tennis.
The inner game of tennis.
Something.
Yeah.
So is it using tennis
You
as like
against yourself.
as a
It's a
analogy, a metaphor
Yeah.
for your approach to life?
Your approach to your speaking to your inner bitch and working with it.
So you're on the path of pimping yourself
Oh no, I've read it before. I'm just rereading it to gather some more shit.
Oh,
to really get a firm pimp
Yeah.
in on
It's a
that,
good book.
on
So
the
what's-
bitch that is in you.
Yeah, it's how to see you and your bitch self and separate them for real.
we all have a hole in us.
You do.
We must expunge it.
Everybody does. It's just some of them are quieter than others. But
Some
like,
hoes are, how slutty is your whore?
What's and what's the metaphor for like going to chase the ball? What does that connect to in life and shadow work?
no, it really is just. It's just that in order to play the game, you have to be aware that you're controlling both players.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like it's really who you need to listen to at what time. What side of the court are you on at this moment? Kind of shit. Like if you're coming up with these cute like, my food was cold today from this restaurant. I don't really want to tell the lady that I want a new one. That's your bitch talking. Like the real shit is like this shit is awful. I need.
That's
to get
that whole
fixed up.
He's used this to
Yeah.
like get confidence with women.
Confidence with women.
it doesn't hurt.
I feel like it could help. That has helped.
It has.
That's
I
helped.
know it.
That's helped for sure.
Because the thing is, that's like literally all self-help books. It's the same solution to the problem.
Yeah.
It's like there's two versions of you. There's the one that you should be and the one that you kind of are.
Yeah.
That's a little bit easier to be.
Yeah.
It's like the little angel and the devil on your shoulder.
Yep.
But, you know, you just got to answer to the one that wants the best for you. That just requires more effort, though.
Who you
It's true.
are is completely different from what you are.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You gotta figure that out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
How do you make them the same person? Who you are and what you are.
I feel like I have 3 different levels, though.
Okay.
Like I have like the you know, I'm responsible, I'm accurate, I'm precise, I prepare for everything in advance.
Is that one level?
That's the, you know, the higher
Okay.
self, the what I should be, the ideal.
Okay.
Then you have the middle to where it's like that's kind of what you are.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Late for work 15 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You bullshit around.
Yeah.
And then there's that other level. Like when I first wake up in the morning, that's the only time where I'm like, oh, this is depression. I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? I'm a fucking idiot. Like I'm trying to be a fucking podcasting comedian and I got to go to work at 5:30.
You think bad thoughts about yourself?
But it's only for like 15 seconds when I first wake up in the morning.
Groove.
And then it's like, I wake as soon as the crust gets flicked out my eye, I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm tripping, dog. let me get right back. But it's like my
But that's not
conscious-
really low-level
It's like
thoughts.
my spirit is
But you're not.
remembering.
You're rarely there.
My spirit is remembering the avatar that it chose.
Okay.
Like, oh, this nigga wants to do this with his life. All right, let me fucking get the motivation to do it again.
Yeah.
No, I feel
Yeah,
it.
man, you just need some grit, man. You need to get back in that gym, my nigga.
Now the grit is there. What are you talking about, nigga?
need some
I
grit.
said 15 seconds.
Okay, okay.
My inner bitch.
Okay.
My inner bitch only speaks for 15 seconds every day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
you
She's
quiet that
not
bitch up, right?
constantly yelling things in the back of my ear like F Mac.
What's she sound
You
like?
put a
Joanna
firm
man?
pimp hand on that bitch, right? Then you put a firm pimp hand on the bitch. 15 seconds in, right?
You know what I mean? 15
Like,
seconds in.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
I
gotta
just
get
put
all that.
I use my pinky finger and hush her lips.
Whoa, why?
And send her on her way.
And why just a hand? It's your bitch. Put your fucking toe on that motherfucker too. Put a kneecap in that bitch temple.
I mean, hey, sometimes.
Yeah.
So what's yours look like,
Something
Noble? What was yours? What do your inner bitch look like?
My inner bitch, I can't even say it, right? I don't think, I mean, you know, come on.
It's your boy.
I don't
You
have
said you can't even say that?
I can't even say, I mean.
Nah, you got it. You have a soft side inside of you.
Of
Oh,
course.
we've seen that, but yeah.
Nigga, I
But
seen
that's
him on
not
AJ
even-
couch looking like a soft baked snickerdoodle. Like a soft baked snickerdoodle.
I'm like,
When?
hold up. I'm like, nigga, this is my living room.
Yeah. Nigga, I thought he was hugging his mom. I was like, oh shit, when did you get here, man?
That was a long night of working and shit. And that's honestly, that could be talked about, you know, higher level, you know, compassion.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
Lauren?
yeah, right.
We're probably the most compassionate niggas in
Yeah,
here.
wow, you such a sneaky nigga.
No, he's not. Everybody saw
I mean,
it
it's
happen.
not sneaky, but it's
But
like
that's the truth,
Yeah,
though.
the
Everybody
fact
saw
that,
that.
but it's fucked up that you think it's gonna work. You know what I'm
That
saying?
wasn't catching nobody
Going to
off
work?
guard.
Like doing that blatantly thinking it's gonna work is
Lauren,
like disrespect.
I'm
almost.
trying. I'm
Yeah,
trying.
he's playing with your intelligence.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
thinks you stupid.
What the fuck?
Is he right? Do you agree?
No,
Y'all
I
the
do
two
not.
most compassionate niggas here?
I do not agree with that.
We're probably the most compassionate niggas
I don't think
in
he's
here, man.
compassionate at all. That's why I wouldn't
I'm very
agree with that.
compassionate. I try to be. My low level thoughts are probably just, you know, regular. Like I like looking at titties in public. I think that's very low level energy.
It's like your lower self.
It's like
low
I need
vibrational.
help.
Because you can't even help yourself.
Please.
It's
So
like,
you
got a bunch
it's
of,
like your
like,
subconscious
sick-
is doing it. Like
He's got a
I'm
bunch of
honestly
sick,
sick.
perverted energy up
his
in.
subconscious, right?
That's probably why you like that.
That's why I hate the winter.
That's why you like that Nosferatu movie.
I want your butt. Yeah. That
Nah,
nigga.
because I was watching some scenes from that shit. That's like a freaky goth romance.
No, yes. You have to watch it though because it's good. But it is like a.
It's good, man.
It's like a.
Is it actually good?
To him,
It's an evil love
if you
story.
got them low level thoughts,
It's
you'll
an
be
evil
very
love
well
story.
entertained.
I'm high vibrational right now.
Nah, but I heard it was like an allegory for sexual assault.
Whoa.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the word.
Yeah, we say that.
I heard it's an allegory for sexual assaults.
What does allegory mean?
You don't know.
It's like it's a tale of symbolism.
Shout out to whoever typed that on Twitter for Tony to read.
Nah, man. That was from Reddit.
A story, poem, or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typily a moral
He wasn't
or
wrong.
political one.
He wasn't wrong. He
Lauren,
said a
hit
tale
the
for
applause
symbolism.
button right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you don't always have to know what you're talking about. You just got to know what you're talking about.
I feel what you're saying, and some people won't get
That's
that.
the
but I
beauty.
got that.
The English, like, alliteration is almost like math.
The
You know
English
what I mean?
alliteration.
All you have to do, like, alliteration is just the English language.
You know what alliteration is?
Well, yeah, I didn't mean the alliteration.
Oh, okay.
But, like, what, you're the smart ass now?
Now, because I'm trying to
You
understand.
didn't know what the fuck allegory, you tried to guess that.
Yeah,
Slow
but-
down,
but
nigga.
you
Don't-
used
hold
the
on,
word
hold
in the
on.
No,
wrong
but
tense.
don't
Lord,
try to- don't
get
look
offensive.
at me with
Don't
that.
get emotional,
the wrong
dog. I
way.
was literally coming from a place of
Trying to
understanding.
understand.
No, you
I
wasn't.
was dead ass just trying to understand what the fuck you was talking about because it wasn't making sense. Like the English alliteration is some of the greatest shit ever. I was like, what you like?
Yeah, but even then,
You like when words
but
have the
even
same
after I
first
said
letter?
that, even after I said that, your brain knew what I meant.
No.
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 Your
I was
brain-
still
I think I know what
confused,
you were trying to say,
which
but
is
I
why
Basically, what I
asked
mean, like, you don't
follow-up
even have to
questions.
know what certain words mean if you have context, which is like the other stuff that's not what you're solving.
I know what you're
for.
saying. I know what you're saying, but that's not what alliteration is. So he was saying,
I
you're-
know that's not what it is. I'm saying.
And so that's what confuses.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about the wrong thing, bro.
So what is alliteration then?
Just take accountability for being dumb.
alliteration is like
It's like.
Lauren loves life,
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
laugh,
There you go.
and
Little liquidizing
Luxurious.
lockless.
leprechauns. Boom. Good. So that's what alliteration is.
Alliteration.
Yeah. Okay.
But the English language is very vast. You can do a lot with it.
You can do a lot with it.
You
'cause
don't have to know what words
could be
mean.
so
You
wrong
don't,
that
and you
you're
can
right.
say the same word a few times and just change the tone and the volume of what you say it, and it becomes that much more important.
I do feel like you could sound like a smart ass knowing big words in the English like language though. You
only
can
gotta be-
easily sound like a smart
It don't even got
ass.
to be big words. There's got to be words that aren't used much.
Yeah.
The key to using big words is like, I don't like to use big words that have to be explained what that means. Like how we were just literally talking about earlier. Like you don't have to know what the word is or what it means as long as you
context
understand the
around it.
context.
Yeah.
Like if I say it in a certain
Framing,
there's a
then-
certain pattern to speaking.
Yes.
Like if I say it this way, you probably mean it in this interpretation. Like
Correct.
I don't know exactly what it means, but I can infer,
Yeah.
which is close enough.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Communicating isn't like communicating is weird because you can talk to a nigga fluently and have them not understand what you're saying.
That's a fact.
Especially if you're talking like metaphors, like how we do sometimes. We might talk in like metaphors and like other
Isms.
shit. Yeah, isms and shit.
Old adages.
That's,
you
that's
know?
a cool way to speak, though. That's an intriguing way to speak, and it's a honestly,
It's a hypnotizing way to
It's a-
speak,
yeah.
but it's also the way to bullshit a nigga.
it is.
Yeah.
it is. But it's the way to make sure that your speech only gets recognized by certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some of the bigger like
You leading a slave revolt?
No,
Marlon?
I'm saying like moguls and people like that. They speak in a certain way where it's like only other people who have this mindset or
Yeah.
only other people who can read between the lines will understand.
Or even like in that State Property movie where Jay-Z was talking to Dame Dash and the caddy, and he was like,
Yeah.
and they knew exactly what they
What
was
they was
talking
talking
about.
about. Yeah, that type of shit.
There's even like
Because
yeah.
it's niggas. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to say a joke I can't say
Why?
because that was some off-air conversation. I was about to use what he
was happening
did
earlier?
earlier as a
Oh, yeah,
reference, but
yeah,
nah,
I
we
see,
can't
I
do
see.
that.
It's, yeah, naming state property is perfect because he looks like a character.
Oh
yeah.
shit, that's actually funny. I think about
But
that.
yeah, like to even what you were saying, it's class to language.
It is class language.
You know, it's class.
Yeah,
You know, there's a certain once you pass a certain tax bracket, you're probably going to be talking different.
Yeah.
yeah, you speak with a certain. You speak to the tribe that you in.
What's the tax bracket for you to stop saying bitch? For demeaning women,
It
like as
depends.
a
Well, important follow-up question: why am I in this tax bracket? Because if I got to this tax bracket by rhyming bitch with witch and stitch
I'm never gonna stop.
and Glock with a switch,
Yeah.
it would hurt my pockets to stop.
You're a real estate agent.
You know what? What tax bracket? 7 figures.
Yes, 7 figures.
7 figures.
Seven
How old am I
figures?
too? That
Actually,
matters.
no
How old
age
I
doesn't
am-
matter.
and no,
Tax
no,
How
bracket,
old I am matters way more than how much money I'm making.
Oh, 7 figures would be where it is? That's all it takes?
Yeah.
7 figures and 33.
And what do we mean by stop saying it?
Stop saying
To
it
degrade women, he said.
as a use.
Well,
you
it's
know,
never been to degrade women. It's,
He called you out. That's
it's
what he said.
the great bitches.
well,
Oh, there you go.
I'm saying degrade women because you know there's people watching, but most of the time when we say bitch, we're not calling them, we're referring to them as a bitch. Completely different. But just for
Yes.
but for the layman's watching, yeah, a way to demean women.
Nah,
You
but
pig.
you know what's crazy? Like the other day, I was even thinking to myself, I'm like, dog, it's 2025. You know, niggas getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
I need to have a little bit more class.
Yeah.
A little bit more, you know, just not respectability, because you know I don't intentionally disrespect anybody, but it's just not nigga, bitch,
I feel you.
motherfucker.
I feel
Like, you know, that's gonna happen. Those words aren't going anywhere,
Yeah.
but it's
Right.
just more strategic. It's when it's necessary
You ever
instead
thought
of
of-
every other buzzword.
Yeah.
It's
They say
it's
you have a
funny
weak
how
vocabulary when you they say you have a weak vocabulary when that's all you have to refer to every time.
And that's
Yeah.
what makes me an enigma. Because I don't. I just like the devil. It's like the higher self, the lower self, higher literature, lower literature. I fuck with both.
Well, hey, man.
Fiction, nonfiction, cornos,
You just-
and the Forbes list.
you just gotta lock in, nigga. You gotta do what you know how to do.
It's a lock in, nigga. You know that.
Just lock in and do what you do.
Lock in and do me.
Yeah, lock in.
I mean, there's nothing to it but to do it, man.
It is funny how
Get a little motivation from Lauren.
You know what I'm saying?
Siphon that shit.
That's what I'm here for.
yeah,
Yeah.
See, why did I have to say siphon that shit?
siphon that shit. Yeah, that shit was
Why?
pointless.
It was not necessary.
What's the better way of saying that?
Siphon that energy. Siphon his energy.
Nah.
Well, no, I don't
It
want to
doesn't sound that good.
Yeah,
It doesn't hit as
that's-
well.
I don't want to have to replace shit with pause.
Yeah.
Everything that I say is like,
Yeah, nigga.
that's hustling backwards.
Nigga, ovulation gonna start, nigga. But nah, what was you saying though?
Nigga, fuck shit, bitch, shit, something. Something along those lines. You know me.
Yeah. Yeah, nah.
Talking about vocabulary. And
That
it's
would
bad.
hurt the bottom line if you was a rapper and you couldn't say the
It
B
would-
word.
It would ruin everything.
The B word.
The B word. You remember one day, and I knew this was gonna last for all of like 2 hours, but one day he came up to me and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna start saying broad."
I remember that.
He said it just like
here. He said that here
Well,
on the pod.
He probably said it to everybody.
I went to
that's
everybody.
where it started.
Everybody was a broad after he discovered this shit. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna clean up my act. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call these women broads."
Yeah.
And that didn't last very long.
I mean, it went for like 2 weeks. I give him that.
You remember?
It was about
That's
2
what
weeks.
I'm saying. It was
Yeah,
about 2 weeks. Did you
Lauren,
like that?
You're just saying that.
No,
But,
that's not a long time.
did I didn't have a problem with it. It actually inspired me. I was like, maybe I had to switch from bitch.
Damn, I made you be better, nigga. A nigga younger than you. Come on, man. Step your game up, man.
First of all-
99, Mr. 99 to,
First of all,
to infinity.
If your homies don't inspire you to be better, then you hanging with the wrong
That's a
niggas.
fact.
Regardless of age, class,
Yup.
how bummy a nigga dress.
Yep.
If he isn't, if still can't start and still, what are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
You know what I
What are you
mean?
doing?
So yes, there's occasional things that happen to where I'm like, maybe I should incorporate that in my life. It seems like he's getting mature.
Maybe that's on some real shit. You can learn from anybody. Like, I'm pretty sure just being around Lauren, I picked up some things that I probably never even thought about.
Yo, I could fix
Likewise,
I could
likewise.
fix.
You know?
I feel like I couldn't
Yeah.
fix an HVAC, but I could look at it and go,
You can think about
I
something.
can go,
Yeah. You like now you might even look at it. Before you wouldn't even like.
I wouldn't
open
even-
it, you know what I'm saying?
know
You wouldn't even open
where
the
it's
thing
at.
before.
I would
yeah.
get a migraine just thinking
Just thinking about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
where's it at?
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
nah, man.
I've lost all them skills, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah.
You gotta hang out with another Lauren.
I gotta hang out with another HVAC nigga just to get that knowledge back, nigga.
And FMAC is not far, because we can't expose your line of work, but you tools, you install shit.
All of my shit sort of has been all,
Manual labor, right?
yeah, for real. So
Yeah,
all the
you
stuff
never-
that I've gotten, I'm probably never going to forget at this point. A lot of them can be used when I'm like a father at some point in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Wait,
be awesome.
And you see, like,
Yeah, if your child is paraplegic.
we've done
Yeah.
a lot of manual labor,
Chill out.
but it's never been skilled. It's always been like useless. Like, we just pull shit.
I'm so happy
Or
you said
push
that.
things.
I'm so happy you said that. You remember when he was trying to tout his fucking soldering shit, talking about how much skill it takes for the manual labor to solder some shit?
Oh.
You remember that?
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy?
Oh, with
I
soldering?
forgot I
Yeah.
worked there. Like, you literally just reminded
Yo,
me
and you want to...
that I worked there, and that was the thing I'm capable of.
That was a whole like thing for him.
That's a whole thing.
That was
for
his
him.
life.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That was
saying.
the best job I've ever had.
For real?
That was the best job I've ever had, dog. If you would have worked there,
He was the only black guy like him.
not even. It was plenty of niggas. There was like at least 4 different variants of niggas.
Okay.
One of them got fired. He was an old head nigga, but he was still a young nigga at heart. Like
Yeah.
we used to have conversations. He used to try to hit my weed outside in the parking lot and shit.
A
Nigga,
Fabio Foreign ass.
That job, if you would have worked there, like, nigga, that shit would have been crazy. It would have been like high school.
Would've
We're getting
worked
paid
there.
money.
Yeah, but minimum wage, and that was the problem.
Hey, but the thing was, they was promising other shit until you found out it wasn't. It was the best, worst job I've ever had.
I feel what you mean. Whereas, like, I didn't mind being in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's no best job that I wasn't getting paid a lot of money.
There's different ways to rank a best job.
Of
Yeah,
There's
course,
different
but
categories because it's not always about the pay. It's some.
Yeah.
I've been paid well at jobs that I hated.
Yeah. No, for sure. I worked at
Yeah.
I worked in a call center for a long time. I did not like that job, but every 2
Miserable.
weeks when I got that paycheck, I said, "Oh, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm still here."
Bro,
Yeah,
that's-
it took you 2 weeks to remember.
I
Yeah.
had the same shit with
Yeah.
carpet cleaning when I was doing that. That shit was the best I've ever been paid, I think still to this day. And it was too much on my body for real.
What company did you work
Damn.
at? Can you say?
Yeah, I can. It was Zero Res.
Zero. The blue shit, right?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. There was a point in time.
what? Yeah,
Where they
you was hunting.
like, nigga, it's like I was trying to get a scholarship from them niggas. I was
Yeah.
training every day. I was at the court throwing up 1,000 jump shots.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
wearing the hat. I was practicing my acceptance speech.
Yeah.
And I finally got that shit. I went to the interview. I think I might have told the story like a long ass time ago on the pod, but fuck it. I went to the interview and I thought it was just strictly like manual labor, but they kind of they set it up to where you're nearly a salesman.
Yeah, I
Like,
love that.
But I don't really know how necessary that was. But like, I went in there and he did the whole Wolf of Wall Street, like, hey, sell me this pen.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, word, this pen, huh? Cool. Well, I see I got this check right here for you. It's for $2,000. It's a charitable donation to your foundation. I was like, here, slide that over. I was like, but you have to sign it. And he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Tapped his pockets. It's like, fuck, I need this $2,000. I was like, oh shit. Well, I got this pen. It's only $1,000. What I mean?
Yeah. Plus
would
tax.
you rather have 0 $2,000 or 1,000?
Exactly.
Sold him the pen. He was like,
Yeah.
all right, nigga, you hired.
Yeah.
But I think I ended up doing some other shit. I don't know what happened.
Man.
Oh, you know what happened with that? I got the job, and I was just waiting on them to call me back and email me and shit. And mind you, at this point in time, like, I was juggling a bunch of other shit. Like, I had other interviews, other acceptance letters. I was like, and then they had emailed me, and I just never saw the email.
That'll happen.
That does when you hunting and you out there and you just shooting shit down. You like, you know what I'm saying?
When
you
you
just knocking shit out the sky. You know what I'm
spraying
saying?
that shit, yeah.
It's like I'm going for whatever landed first almost to see what's there. How much meat is on this right here?
How much meat is on that bone?
You know
And you
what
wanna
I'm
know
saying?
what's
You know
funny?
what I'm saying?
I got
It's
this vibe in the jungle.
And if it's good
Yeah.
enough, I'm gonna stay right here. I might even miss. I might have forgot what else I shot down.
Do
You
y'all
know what I
think
mean? It's not even necessary.
not
It's
even
not
necessary
like
no
having
more.
too many, like, on being the man on singles night.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Exactly.
It's
saying.
like, what was his name? Karen? Lauren?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I forgot. Damn, Deborah,
yeah.
bitch. Ooh,
You
old.
choosing, but you
What
not
is
choosing.
what is the first 3 digits of your phone number? That's the best way I'm gonna remember.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you got all them options.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
that. It'll happen that way.
But I missed out on that opportunity.
And do-
F-Mac, I almost met you earlier. Shit.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Exactly. And I feel like searching for jobs, like job hunting, like that's a type of energy like you don't just get. Like you have to be jobless. like every time I've been in that situation, like I just remember like the hungerness I had, like it was just like vicious.
It's like nothing else.
It was chaotic.
It's like you not coming. You're not even thinking about pussy. It's just like your
That's
sole
true.
purpose is survival.
But if I do get it, I'm killing it. I'm killing everything. I'm an animal.
There's
the
a
only
bunch
thing
of-
I'm not doing is eating. Like I don't need food.
the one thing that you want to do very bad.
I need a.
It's a bunch of ways that shit could go though, because sometimes you can come from the angle of like I'm this high echelon nigga, or you can come from the angle of like I swear to God I won't be one of them niggas out there like I gotta get me some.
But it's still like that vigorous. Like nigga, I'm booked for 1, 3, 5,
Yeah,
6 o'clock.
yeah.
Then tomorrow
For
I got
sure.
this other thing.
For sure.
But then I gotta like go to the library across the street from the job because I got this
I
other
have to
thing. I
print
got
out
a Zoom
this
call.
application.
And I got a Zoom call I got to do. So I got to
When
hope
you-
the internet work at that motherfucker.
When you really need it, you had them shits lined up.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Animal.
Oh yeah. My girl see me do a bunch of online interviews.
Yeah.
I did some of them. You ever did them interviews where you gotta like record it and then they play it back?
Oh
later?
my God, those are so
Nigga, those
bad.
shits are weird, but
Yeah,
like
it's
I
grueling.
did that
They're
shit.
strange, but don't give me multiple takes.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm used to going in there and performing live.
Oh, no. They
Don't
gave
give
me-
me I didn't like that one. Let me-
Nigga,
Yeah.
I must have went 10 takes.
Yep.
Once I got that 10th one hit though, I was like, yeah, that's it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
10
And I-
take
and I-
Lauren.
Yeah, I was like, that's the one.
Hey,
Like, fuck
nigga,
it.
sometimes that's what it takes.
That's what it took.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
I got to the point I had so many job interviews. I was getting choosy. I was like, I can't do 3 o'clock. Like, you gonna have to move that shit or else you ain't gonna see me.
Yeah.
I had to leverage.
Nah, man, it's
Then there's jobs you got to run away from because they want you too much. I had to run away from a couple.
Exactly.
Of them. I was like, nah, this shit.
like I didn't mean to make this type of impression, bitch. Like I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but we
This-
can't be like that.
And honestly, it
we
feels
can
like
fuck around. We can be like Facebook friends.
yeah, you too clingy as a job. Like
Exactly.
I don't even want that type of relationship.
Exactly.
I just wanted that interview.
Yeah.
Y'all said y'all had open interviews all day.
That's it.
I didn't want no strings attached.
Exactly.
Exactly. We ain't saying we was gonna sign no contract.
It's so scary going to
And
those
it's-
jobs where you could walk in and you're damn near hired already.
Yeah.
And it's like, I didn't even sign any paperwork. They're already telling you, oh yeah, you can come in on Monday kind of shit.
Yeah. Those
I've
are
had
the
that.
those are the worst jobs.
Yeah, there's a reason. It's
Those
like
are the
that.
ones
Yeah.
that suck the most.
For sure.
Because their turnaround is terrible. They probably average like 8 turnovers a month
It's
in terms of
7.
losing employees.
Attrition rate is crazy.
So it's like, they just need a revolving door
Yeah.
of new material.
Yeah.
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 Like they're hiring you because they think they're gonna fire somebody or lose somebody next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they know this job sucks.
Yeah.
They need as many bodies as possible. It's like they got an
Yeah.
ant colony.
Yeah.
Horrible.
You know what I mean? They don't have names. They're not even numbered for real.
Do y'all have
Yeah.
any questions y'all would ask in interviews when you pull up? Like when you ask the manager questions, or you just sit there?
Well, is that at the point? I got past that point of like, let me try to seem like I'm a great candidate by seeming smart and all that shit. Because, you know, after you've had a couple of jobs, it's like, it's kind of like having sex multiple times. Like pussy starts to feel normal. You stop nutting as fast, and you understand that there's more of it. So it's like I kind of go into the job interview now, like, yo, like, tell me the truth. Like, what am I getting into? What does the worst day possible look like? That's what I always ask.
But those are
what is the
questions, though.
worst
But that's what I'm saying.
possible day on the job? I ask
Yeah.
the supervisors, and then I try to ask like one of the niggas that's just already on the
Already
roster.
there,
Like, yo,
yeah.
like, what be going on?
Yeah. What's happening?
How many corners can I cut?
Yeah. What that first what that first check look like?
That's important.
That's a good
important.
question.
Yeah.
I don't ask. I try to leave away from that for the later.
I've been lucky
Yeah.
to where it's either I just found a nigga that I could tell was cool enough, or he already worked at the job that I was
Yeah.
trying to get. So
Of
I could
course,
just ask
of
him,
course.
like,
That,
nigga,
yeah,
what the money
yeah.
look like.
Of course.
Yeah. We gonna have some of these apes.
Yeah, nah.
Seem like you could pay a little bit more.
Say this nigga got his own 2 grams. Fuck he working at? Yeah, nah. Job hunting is beautiful.
Yeah, but there is an art to the to not having a job and to still living.
Yes.
And some niggas have just mastered it shamelessly.
The art is more of like a drunken master type of thing. Like it's loose, but it's very pinpointed. But it's also a lot of faith and hope.
It's the epitome of willpower, because it's like you're not doing a worthy cause. Like you probably sleeping on somebody's couch. You bumming in life. You're a burden because you're not reliable enough to just prop yourself up and have your own shit. So you're crashing on somebody's something. You're
Yeah.
borrowing a couple of this from somebody else.
Yeah.
It's just a constant like just pattern of niggas are just sponsoring your life.
Yeah. Everything you have is borrowed.
Everything you have is based off your charisma.
Yeah.
And friends and family that love you.
Which is a necessary thing you need in life. But for that to be your only mechanism of living,
For that to be your go-to. Like that's like if you a certain type of nigga, if you got like a certain level of dignity, that's plan D. Maybe plan B. Or not B, maybe C.
niggas like that have multiple baby mamas. Like that's the type of individual that, and you know, there's a gray area within most things, not all, but most. So, you know, you have some that are like, all right, yeah, they have multiple baby mamas, but they still are better off than others.
Yeah.
But for the most part, multiple niggas with multiple baby mamas, they kind of just guessing, just shooting.
Yeah,
You
nah,
know,
they
They don't have a
shouldn't.
5-year plan.
Nigga, a 5-year plan, they know they might live 6 months from today, but you know,
But when you have 5 baby mamas, throughout any given week, you only have to shoot maybe 1 or 2 from the field out of 5. That's nothing. You never have to convince all 5 of them at the same time to help you out in life.
but no, that's
You
the
just siphon through.
but that's the thing. Like,
And once this one's run its course, once you got to the mileage of favors from your baby mama, you move on to the next one.
well,
Well, that's what they do.
But typically it's 5 because they try to find, that broad, that lovely lady, the lovely ladies that like the video and comment down below their hashtag #WildLOIs. Shout out to everybody that did that last week. LOI the show. You can send us them if you don't want your LOI publicized.
Literally. And there's
Yeah.
there's a style of that nigga at every age demographic. Like for like the 40, 50-year-old crowd is normally like a New York nigga, probably from Brooklyn. He's got a couple felonies, so he can't get an apartment on his own.
Exactly.
Like he's immediately like just in terms of setting himself up for success in
Yeah.
society.
Yeah.
He's at odds.
Yeah.
Because he's got all these felonies and they can't vote.
Yeah.
He can't get approved for any apartments. His credit score probably fucked up because he been in jail.
Yeah.
There's no telling. He might not even have credit.
Yeah.
Which probably is way better than bad credit. Most of these niggas got bad credit.
Yeah.
Because if you tried drugs, you tried scamming, If you tried scamming and that fell through, you went back to selling drugs.
Well,
that's how it goes.
Don't talk about your cousin like that, but no, I'm fucking around.
Which one?
That just sounded very personal. Like, first you do this, first you do that. I'm like, well, I know a nigga that kind of did the other way, but you know what I mean? So you're not generalizing, but of course.
This is the plight of that brother.
Yeah.
It's the plight of that brother. That's how it goes. And so you have to find a single mother. Those are the best ones.
Nigga, single mothers, they already have kids?
Already have kids. That's why they're a single mother.
Whoa.
You didn't make them single. You just gave them another issue to worry about.
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm telling you, this is the game plan. This is what they do.
Maybe for like ROI purposes, but if you really want like the back end, you want a beautiful back end. Like that scene in Atlanta where he was like, yo, what the fuck? I needed money now. Like, I did all this for like money in 6 months. Yes.
This is the beautiful back end though, because you got to understand, right? Like a regular woman, no kids, looks great, all that still. She has all the leverage because she doesn't have to settle for a nigga who needs her, who's a felon. She can have her cream. She can have her pick of the litter. But when he has all these odds, it's like his resume is he already looks like a walking red flag. So he can't go for the top shelf shit. He has to go for who else is desperate. Desperation needs other desperation. That's how you coexist.
Look, just because you've had your phenomenal experience with that single mother once upon a time,
what you mean?
Doesn't mean all single mothers are going to be just, banana boats and, cream pies.
Listen,
like I get what you're saying, but it's still the fact that she has all the leverage. If I was that nigga,
this is the problem.
This is how we got to talk about it. If I was that nigga, I'm just going to impregnate women because that 9 months of being decent, that's gonna help me in 2-3 years when I'm a little fucked up, I'm down bad.
Yeah.
But also there's pluses and minuses because you could be on child support, and that could lead to jail. Anyway, other than the scamming and the drug using and the
that's part for the course. But
stuff.
the thing is, of course, that's what you would do. That's what I would do. But I'm talking about what this nigga does.
Okay.
I've studied them. I've seen them. I've seen multiple different versions. They all have the same.
Yo,
they
you
all,
stupid,
They
nigga.
literally all do
I
the
think
same
I just
shit.
got it.
Nigga, but it's that's just the one that it's all the same pattern. They go for the single mothers. Because those are the most at risk.
Wait, no, I get what you're saying, but here, let me add this. I feel like I get what you're saying. They have the leverage, but they're also yearning for the most substance. They're yearning.
And
they're the most yearning.
Settle for a felon who needs them to get a roof over their head.
Yeah.
Instead of like a regular woman who's gonna look for a nigga wwho's doing well in life.
Yeah.
Would you like to do this? Yeah, you definitely like either or have your pick. But yeah, regular woman that has all her shit together, she's ideally looking for a person who can match that level of status in life. Somebody who also pays his taxes on time, who has a tax attorney, nigga. Fuck TurboTax. He goes to a person that he pays.
Yeah.
Like a barber, like a tailor.
Lauren has on a mid-cut turtleneck.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what he looked like earlier. I don't know if he looks like a Special Forces Air Force team.
It's a mid-cut turtleneck. It's like it's not finished. It's still going up.
Nah, he just got a little neck. Are you doing some pull-ups in the bathroom? A little shoulder striking? Yeah.
Shoulder striking.
Trying to get loose before you came in.
Oh, my God.
What's up with that, man? Why you?
I'm an animal.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know what we was talking about now.
We were talking about... Here, did this. You'll remember. There we go. That's fossil fuels
we were
right
talking
there.
about using single mothers
Yeah, exactly.
And he's back.
as the pathway to success for a felon.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
That is what
And
they do.
It's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
of course.
It does work, however.
It works. Look, anything above 40% is good. You know what I mean? So it's probably 40% of the time it's working.
3-pointers.
And the other 60 are just bad misses. Like they didn't go in, but it's a good miss.
I'm glad that you accept that philosophy in life now, though.
Well, only when it comes to this, it's not.
Now because that's the thing with you. That's why that's kind of what's holding you back.
Well,
from being
every time you miss, it's like, oh, that was a good miss.
No,
like,
that's not. Well, because I have a lot of good misses.
That's not possible.
Just actually talking about basketball.
Well, now we are.
Before it sounded like I was talking about something else.
Just for a little context, historically, like when you're good at shooting the basketball, there's levels to makes and there's levels to missing.
Yes.
Like there's such thing as a bad make.
For sure.
It went in, but it rattled.
But it rattled, but it's also a bad shot, whatever.
It might not have been a bad shot. It was just a bad make.
And
like one of them.
You might have been wide open, but it just rattled around the rim, bounced out, and then went in.
Most 3-point shots.
That's a bad make.
Most 3-point shots that are like banked. Those are bad makes to me.
But which good shooter taught you this? Because this is good shooter information.
𝙿𝙻𝙰𝚃 Curry. But not dead ass. Bad makes, there's good misses. And a good miss is like you shoot it, everything was perfect, good follow through, fingertip extension, held the guy.
Nigga, what do you do? Get to it.
I'm explaining it to you. See, this is the problem with your jump shot. You don't listen. Perfect energy from ground to air transfer. You know what I mean? One fluid motion. It goes up in the air, 42-degree arc. 45-degree arc. It goes in, and then it spins around and goes out. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything was perfect. You did everything that was in your control. Yeah. That's the thing about life. It's the thing about the game of basketball. Is that God is at play. Okay. The spiritual forces are always underlying.
So if you have a lot of good misses, as you call them, what God don't like you? Do you not pray? Which God do you pray to?
It just might not be your day.
You got a lot of fucked up misses.
It just might not be your day. Like Steph Curry having a bad day is different than you having a bad day.
Absolutely. Nigga, Steph Curry having a bad day is different from me having a good day.
Exactly.
His bad day is my great.
It's your have had a day.
It's your
like
phenomenal.
This. Yeah. Well, it's more than that.
Nah.
It's your magnificent.
Nah, it's my...
It's F-Max glorious, nigga.
It's my taken serious.
No, nigga, no.
If only I would have took it serious. But yeah, that's basketball, that's life, that's everything. Like F-Mac, with your streaming, there's gonna be some bad misses.
Does that make you worried?
Huh? About what?
All these third place trophies in basketball. What that gonna say about your life, nigga?
All third place trophies in basketball.
Though it's fine though. We gonna get the first place.
Those are just the ones that
trust me. Those are got a good teammate now.
Those are the ones you remember.
That was all his excuses back then.
Those are the ones you remember.
Who's his good teammate now?
You got good.
He thinks it's him,
and us. Well, me, but y'all. You
talking about it here?
Yeah,
I thought you talking about on the court.
It's me, but it's us. It's us.
Sure. Okay, yeah.
I didn't have a bad basketball career though.
Look at the camera. Say that.
Hold on, let me read it. Let me
Stick your chest out. Make sure your solar plexus is straight.
Look at the teleprompter.
My mama told me to say that I didn't have a bad basketball career.
Oh, that's good.
But honestly, I didn't have a bad basketball career.
I bet you didn't.
I had fun, and I got really good at basketball. Like in most gyms that I walk in, I'm not gonna be the worst person there.
I've been trying to
I'm gonna be in the top.
I really want to hoop again because I got one of my homies I want to bring.
One.
I feel like we can ask AI this question. Like, did Tone Groove have they gonna be like,
good basketball
no.
career? That's hilarious.
Who, Allen Iverson?
No, AI.
Yeah, nah, you can ask Allen Iverson, nigga.
No,
He'll tell you.
nigga.
We had the same barber.
Nah, Meta AI, nigga. Maybe Grok. You might know a little bit more. Nah, ChatGPT isn't really the best version, which is funny.
Yo.
I like
what's going on?
I like Meta AI on Instagram.
Have y'all been fucking with
Next
Siri?
week,
No, I've never liked Siri.
No. The recent update with Siri.
I've never used any version of Siri.
This new version of Siri is important.
Well, hold on. Y'all see an opportunity?
Yeah, next Sunday, in between shows, we can shoot early. In between shows.
Well, just on time, really.
Really, yeah. And then right here from 1:15 to 2:45, we can step over there, hoop. We can come back and finish homework.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I'm with that. Yeah.
I want to break any AEs.
Yeah, we can do that.
And that gives you enough time to go fucking prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot
They
tomorrow.
don't like to just step in. He got to shoot 1,000 jump shots.
Yeah.
You talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you
tomorrow.
can shoot 33% from the field.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Just stretch, nigga.
I've been stretching.
Watch
the
lots
past
of
two
film.
mornings. I've been stretching. So.
Watch lots
Word?
of film.
Yeah, just the past 2 mornings.
That's good.
Yeah.
You yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I've been doing a morning stretch.
How long is your routine?
Do you read a basketball book?
I don't need to do that. I can whoop your ass as well.
No. I think that's the best way you learn, reading.
No, the best way you learn is to get your ass whooped.
Yeah. Best way you
That's
learn.
the best way you
is
learn. That's how I learned.
Experience is the best way.
Like
Best teacher.
growing up in PC, Bryson was nice as shit. Bryson, and he was also older than everybody, but
You'll
he was
never
just,
forget that nigga name.
he was
huh?
just, well, I mean, he was the homie. What you mean I'll never forget that nigga name?
The homie.
He taught you, right?
Yeah.
Nah, Bryson
Yeah.
was the homie. Like,
your ass whooped.
you know how you go through
Experience
periods.
taught you, right?
You know how you go
He's
through
the guy
periods.
that hold me. That's the real.
That's really what
that's
he's
the
trying to say.
context.
I'm the guy
Yeah.
that hold you.
No, he's the
No.
guy that
And I'm the
hold
guy
me.
that hold
That's
you.
Bryson.
And I'm trying to get Lawrence some home,
nigga.
but he's a
Don't
old.
get no.
I'll try to get Lawrence some home, but he's an old slut. You can't teach an old whore new tricks.
Yeah, whatever.
But
He's supposed to say, yeah, his mileage meter is broken.
hell yeah, this nigga's nigga
It says 0, but it's well over 100,000.
hell yeah.
But
You engine, nigga.
Can't even KY
Bryson.
jelly that. But
Yeah.
Bryson, yeah, nah, he used to whoop my ass. We used
KY
to go at
jelly
it. Nah, we used to go at it, but he just used to win.
Okay.
And it's just too. he just used to win. You know what I mean?
Astro Joe, that
Like, I'll
motherfucker.
probably say score probably be like, we go to 16. Score probably be like 16.
14.
9.
Straight
Oh,
saliva.
10.
Straight saliva. Motherfucker, like,
What you mean straight saliva?
he used to whoop your ass. Belt to ass, everything to ass.
But why was he spitting on it? Why, in your imagination, if I'm one to be one,
I'm just
was he
saying.
spitting on my ass?
I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, all right.
As was Bryson,
Give me
nigga.
shit. So this nigga won't wet my whistle,
Okay,
nigga.
dog.
Till
On
this,
that kind
till
of
this day, he
game.
don't like no nigga
Bryson
named Bryson,
was
bro.
just taller.
Nah,
he was just
I don't
like,
hate
To,
Bryson.
hey, to this day, he don't even like no nigga named Bryson. Can't listen to Bryson Tiller,
Stop
nigga. Can't do
making
nothing.
an origin story you don't exist. Bryson is the homie. If he called me to hoop to this day, we go hoop.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
And now it's different. It's different.
That's what you think.
It's a lot different. Yeah, nah, it's a lot
Have you?
different.
What was the last time you hooped with Bryson?
Years ago. But
Exactly.
when we hooped, we was hooping. We was on the same team, but we was fucking niggas up. You know what I mean? Because we got that. We had that chemistry. But nah, like he was one of the only homies that I had that actually took basketball as serious.
Yeah.
Because like we all used to hoop. And it was just levels of shit. Like some niggas was just like naturally talented. Like you just bigger than everybody. So it's
sure.
like you don't gotta fucking wake up at 5 a.m. and go run some sprints. But it was me.
Up a hill.
Yeah, it was me, Bryson, and that nigga Najee. You remember that nigga? Light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
He had literally just moved there, and we was all like, y'all niggas trying to work out? Before high school, before homeroom, we was at the Abbott's, running up them hills and shit.
Okay.
We just getting right, nigga.
Yeah, nah, Tony not lying though. He used to tell me and shit. I was like, nigga, really? He was like, yeah, nigga, I used to do that shit.
Bro, you got something to hang. Bro, you got. What
Yo, what do you got going on?
Yo,
What the
that
fuck
was
is that?
insane, bro.
That's gross.
Yeah, it was gross.
What you
Just
spittle?
spit
Is that
some shit out.
spittle?
Yeah,
Are
what
you
was that?
salivating over my memories?
Yeah, that's insane.
Use
Where
my
you going
childhood.
now? You
Nah,
good
you
now.
had like some web
Yeah.
of yuck on your fucking
It was
face.
probably from the cop.
Drink your straw.
You got
regular
a
nigga.
silly straw, nigga.
Yeah, what you doing?
Use that metal joint.
Hey man, sorry.
Yeah, no,
I
that
didn't
was
know.
crazy.
That's great. I don't know what to say, nigga. I'm sorry, nigga.
Hey, throw
Was
the
it?
Purell.
Is it still there? Did y'all tell me immediately?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
nah,
soon
like
as you
as
saw it,
soon-
nigga. Yeah.
No
Okay,
one pointed
okay.
it out, and then I noticed, and I was like, it's attached to his little
Yeah.
that
it's good
excuse
now.
for a goatee.
Yeah. Goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Glad you cleaned that up.
I had to get myself together. Hey, what can I say?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know where to go from
I was
this.
about to say.
Like,
Said-
it was so
keep
gross. I felt
joking
like
at
we
me.
have to talk about it.
All right, well, keep joking at me, nigga. Exactly. Like that shit up,
Peasy
nigga.
ass fucking
Yeah.
peasy ass facial hair, nigga.
Exactly.
You literally have cobwebs.
Yo, I like that sweater, dog.
It's a fine sweater. Would you
I
like
do.
it?
I
What
fuck
you-
with that
what do
shit.
you like about it the most?
You worn that shit at the open mic. I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I wore that.
I got a
over.
champion hoodie. That's champion, right?
Nah, I don't know.
That's hate. Why you had to point out where else he wore that shit?
Well, nah, it wasn't. Okay, well, you now you're just trying to find stuff. What are you talking about, niggas? I rewore this multiple times.
My
You
fault.
dress too positive to be this negative, nigga.
I'm not negative. I just
All
thought that
this
was hate.
orange.
I thought I called out.
You are a fucking old head. Orange sweater, green joggers,
Yeah.
orange socks,
Yeah.
green shoes
Yeah.
with orange highlights.
Yeah.
This
These
I
nigga.
feel like this is what Kevin Hart wear to the
These
gym.
aren't green shoes though.
Oh, army fatigue.
Yeah, they're not green shoes.
Yeah, they're army fatigue.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I told him he looked like he came from some special forces.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You look like
Probably.
you're always ready for something. Like you're like
That's
super
good.
active and shit.
That's good to be that way.
But you're not though. I know you.
No, I'm not right now.
We're friends.
It's been 3 months. I've not been super. I am ready for sure.
You ain't ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ain't ready.
Easy.
Lauren, stop it.
ready.
You ain't ready.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm almost ready.
You ain't ready. God, you ain't ready. A lot of us aren't ready, nigga. Like that game we played, nigga. You was supposed to be the superstar and shit.
I was better than everybody.
It was a flu game in that motherfucker.
I was the best player there. I was waiting on y'all.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Hey, be honest, nigga.
Okay, yeah.
You want to tell the truth?
Okay.
I carried y'all.
Shout out to everybody watching, though. Make sure you like the video. Comment down below your wild or wise.
Yes.
That is so important.
Well, we had 55, 54, 45. Okay.
Which one? I'm confused. I wasn't looking at him.
Well, I mean, I think I caught him doing a hand signal when he did the second digit. That's what fucked everything up.
Okay.
And then he blinked it again. I was like, wait, what does that mean?
Okay.
I know we in at 5 hours and 45 minutes.
Okay.
45, yeah. 45.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, nah, beautiful. Yeah. I fucking, like I was telling y'all, that overnight shift, nigga.
Yeah, you worked
Yo.
the overnight shift at our job.
Lauren, I worked the overnight, nigga.
Oh,
Which
you
is
work,
mad.
like, graveyard shift?
It was terrible.
Word.
It was insane. We
Your
was
first
shoveling snow. We was salting a facility.
Ooh, overnight graveyard shift. I don't think
And
I've
that
ever
shit
worked a graveyard
literally took all night with all three of y'all.
12 to 8.
shift. Damn.
What
12 to 8.
What exactly were you
I
doing?
got off, and mind you, I still worked that day. I technically never got off.
Yeah. You
'Cause I
didn't
had
clock
to-
out?
Well, nah, I clocked out. But we wasn't getting paid when we was waiting. We only got paid when we were called in. Granted, you know, I got compensated at the end because, you know, with overtime, you know, one
Yeah,
of the
for
other
sure,
things
for sure.
that it wasn't just a regular
It worked out in your favor.
salary.
Yeah.
You know, but it was still like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Had us in a hotel, ran up a nigga card. Shout out to you. It was the homie, the chef.
He's an interesting guy.
Shout out to Chef.
He's a this is one interview
Yeah.
where Nipsey Hussle was talking about what it means to be the superior man.
Yeah,
He was
we
like
talking about the book and shit.
being tapping into your testosterone and your
And your fe-
estrogen
and your feminine
You know what I
energy,
mean? Like your kundalini's intact. Both spiritual forces from the genders are intertwined.
This nigga Lauren Adlam, like you know this book?
Yeah,
I
no,
do.
Lauren is integrated.
What's the book called?
This the way of the spirit, man.
How do you
I know this book because of Nipsey Hussle.
You stick a tampon.
how do you enact your kundalini?
No, I thought about the same reason you looked at the book because of Nipsey Hussle. I respected Nipsey and he was talking about the book.
The same reason you
No, I didn't look at the book. I watched the Nipsey Hussle.
Well, you may not have, but that's why.
I actually didn't watch the interview.
How
It
do you
was real.
enact your kundalini? I thought that was
How did you get in touch with your
a
feminine side?
prostate exam. That's the only way I know how to.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Okay, but yet,
I haven't yet. Yeah.
so you do have aspirations.
I want to be able to control that side of myself a little more. Yeah.
Just like F-Mac, you would like to pimp your inner bitch.
Essentially.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Everybody has an inner.
In the
hoe.
sense of like I don't let it out enough, but like when I do, it's uncontrollable. I don't know how to control.
And do
that
you think
motherfucker.
having a woman's name,
you go
like,
Batiman.
No, I just don't know how to properly express emotions as a man.
Yeah, you go Batiman.
I don't do that, but okay.
But that's like you get what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
You get what I'm saying? It's the English definition. You get what I'm saying?
What do you
English
think?
language. You get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Do that. But yeah, I don't know how to control my emotions as a man. I don't know how to be emotional and be in control. I just move away from emotional as much as I can.
And that's what boxing, MMA. That's what that helps with because it's Sun Tzu. Like it's funny about that, but you haven't read the book. But Sun Tzu talks about that when you're in battle, it can't be emotion. Emotion just clouds your judgment.
Clouds your judgment.
It clouds your reaction time.
Yes.
It
You have-
tenses your body up. When you're throwing a punch, you can't be tense.
you have to go into that pure Michael Myers state of just I'm idle, and whatever my intuition is telling me,
Yeah.
whatever my logic and rationale is speaking.
Your mind needs to go jobless. You need to move off a pure
Section 8
vigorness.
food stamp. Yes. Getting it out of the mud. Now, pop quiz. Do you remember what we was originally talking about? This goes from anybody in the room. You might win an LOI patch.
No, I was just talking about the overnight shift. It was kind of shitty. The other two dudes though was cool. You know what I mean? We ended up politicking. You know what I mean? Talking some shit. They had their little thing. I had my little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. It
Nah,
was cool.
but I brought up Nipsey Hussle because the dude whose card that
Chef.
you ran up, the chef, he's the perfect like embodiment of that. Like he's in tune with both the masculine and the feminine.
Well, come on.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I mean, he's just like
He's a superior man. I'm saying he's better than you.
And you.
Yeah.
Even with those Timbs on, nigga.
He's better than everybody except Lauren, because Lauren's on his way.
Yeah.
Yet.
Exactly.
Lauren's a work in progress.
And F-Mac needs a barber.
I was just thinking about that question earlier.
Oh, I'm about to say your barber.
What question?
That like, what is harder as a man, to be in tap with your masculinity and work on getting in touch with your feminine side, or the other way around, where you're lost in feminine and you have to get into masculine?
What do you
That's
think?
a good question. I think it depends on the decade of the dude that we're talking about.
Okay.
Because like back in the day, our grandfathers, them niggas, I'm pretty sure they felt gay using tissue.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I'm
literally
saying.
just using
sure.
tissue. Like,
But
I
also
don't
at the
know,
same
wipe my
time,
hand.
niggas were wearing crop tops too, and it was like regular.
Talking about a little bit before then.
Yeah, he's
I don't
talking
know
about-
how old
he's
your
talking about-
grandfather is.
He's talking about the 40s.
I'm not talking about that 70s
Yeah,
shit.
he's talking about the
Yeah.
30s, 40s.
I'm talking about that
Yeah.
60s.
Like,
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Yeah,
Where you could
That shit.
graduate in 8th grade and buy a house.
hot
Yeah.
combs. Yeah,
Become
Yeah.
a plumber.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
real man shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas eating lunch on skyscrapers.
Yeah.
But
At 12.
back then for them, it's probably impossible. Like they didn't even know that was a thing that existed. Like a woman inside of you. They probably go to the doctor.
I think it's probably masculine.
Like they'd probably dead ass go to the hospital. Like,
Yeah.
Doc, I've been crying a lot more than normal. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
what do you mean, Jay? What do you mean?
I think it's probably the masculine. Like controlling the masculine is probably a lot harder than even learning about feminine. Like being feminine, you just gotta have a homie die. You'll be feminine for a little bit. But controlling the masculine nature, like that's probably,
Maybe on average, but I don't know. I feel like these new generations coming up is getting a little bit different. We was just talking about the soy boys last episode.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just
But that's only some of the population.
even if you going online to get like societal survey information, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Like it's true to an extent.
Yeah.
Because the internet is exaggerated. But there's a certain demographic of women online that it's like, this is the softest generation of dudes. And even there's dudes online talking about this is the most masculine generation of women.
What was women weren't even allowed to speak, let alone speak of things of that nature back then. So we couldn't even like look that up of like, were women always saying dudes are soft?
No. Nah.
Because
that's
niggas were not always that soft.
Nah,
Because-
dudes weren't always that soft, and women weren't always hard enough to be able to say that.
Right.
But
Even if
because
the
of
dude was soft, she probably just malfunctioned. Like, I don't know what to do with the nigga. Like, let
Yeah.
me get him a cigar and suck his dick.
Yeah, like that real outliers back then, like the horror women back then were just like looked at crazy. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like that was it.
Until the war.
You want to know who I
Yes.
blame?
Until the war, I forgot which war it was.
It was World War I, and you want to know it was that bitch who did this.
Yeah, she was
That
the,
bitch who did this. She's to blame for everything.
She was the
She
symbolism.
started everything.
but it was necessary.
No, look up her.
I don't remember her name.
It was
I should know
some.
them.
Do strong feminist.
Rosie the Riveter or some shit?
F-Mac, you're gay. But yeah, Rosie the Riveter.
Yes.
We can do.
Why you say like
Rosie-
you kind of didn't know?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that. Bro, I swear I didn't. That's crazy.
I think it's
Nigga has a poster above his fucking dream catcher.
Let me see your phone wallpaper, nigga.
Nah,
Is that what I
do
saw
that
earlier?
shit,
Nah.
nigga.
He probably got the black version too.
exactly.
God.
Yeah,
She got
dude.
cornrows.
the Aunt Jemima version.
But yes, but this was completely
But-
necessary.
no,
at the time.
It was, but they didn't understand the ramifications and the ROI on the back end on what that was going to do
Who
for
is they?
society. The people,
Everybody,
they
fix your argument.
They.
But the thing is, because at this time,
fix my nigga.
people our age to like Lauren's age, even younger, probably like 18 to whatever Lauren is, we were America in terms of how it ran every day. Niggas was building everything. We were the architects. We were the construction workers. We were the niggas who parked the porta potties. We did all of that shit. We was the niggas on skyscrapers eating lunch. Once we all go to war, these jobs just don't all of a sudden not become important anymore.
Right.
That's
Life
still,
goes on. So women literally had to step up and actually start, take
both
off the
things.
acrylic nails.
Yeah,
No more powder rooms. It's warehouses.
I know what you're.
It's steel mills.
I know what you're. And that's
Assembly lines.
during that time. A lot of kids started working again too. but I don't know if that was before the child labor laws, but it might have been around the same time. A lot of kids were working. I understand your point, but I'm also saying there was still an adverse effect for that because now women are like, well, shit, like I can do it on my own because there's been hundreds of years, you know, phalanges, the face of like, you can't do nothing, boom, boom, boom. So once they got, is that actually her?
I think so.
That's who it was based off?
No way.
Can you look up an
She's
interview
still-
of her? Let's hear her voice.
Yeah.
But it's still like, because of that, we got to a point where, you know, women are, you know, stronger now.
You think that was a direct correlation?
Yes, all the
'Cause
men are
when you-
gone and the women are just working.
But-
All the men were gone.
Yeah, but
Most of them.
when you look at like just the time frame, like I'm not saying that things from the past don't cause a butterfly effect that spirals into the future, but there was more that went in. There were more important factors that went into that than just women knowing that they could work. Because women had jobs at the time. They just had to take on mainly your jobs. But what really fucked the game up was that birth control pill. Because now, once you fucked a dude, you wasn't tied down to him anymore. So
Yeah.
it's like the revolution of, what do you even call it? Like just sexual rights?
Darwinism or something.
Not Darwin. That's fucking. But with sexual liberation and just the stigma of like, you know, you don't really have to wait until marriage to fuck. Women could fuck freely, just how dudes were fucking freely.
Yeah.
That really changed the game.
Well, and shit, that probably is a part of evolution because it's like, whoa, if you can stop a period, you can probably cut a penis off. You know what I mean? Like it probably, you don't know, like a domino can fall and it could just spark like not crazy because, you know, it's whatever, but it could just spark new ideas.
Once you
On
start
what's
fucking
possible.
with one hormone, you can fuck with all hormones.
Nigga, that-
and once you've maxed out the hormones, then you start fucking with chromosomes.
A X is really just a Y. You just got to cut that one line out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
once you know how to
flip
cut
it
that
on this
Yeah,
axis.
that's
Well,
true.
nah,
You
nah.
only got to flip it.
Well, no,
For it to be
he's
perfect,
right.
for it to be perfect, you have to flip it.
You got to
but not flip,
tilt
tilt.
it.
Wait,
You got to
X.
tilt it.
You're right.
You got to
Tilt.
tilt it.
Not a
Yeah.
complete, but yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And it depends because if you want the Y crooked, it could still work. It could just be a
it
little
will still
crooked.
Depends
look
how
like-
straight you
yeah.
want to be.
Precisely. Let's listen to Rosie the Riveter, the legend.
My name is May Cryer. I'm Rosie the Riveter, original Rosie the Riveter from World War II.
Pause.
Ever see this post?
The fuck is she talking about?
Yeah,
What she,
I'm saying.
hit it again. What did she say?
She said her name.
My name is May Cryer. I'm Rosie the Riveter, original Rosie the Riveter from World War II.
Ever see this poster? Thousands of Rosies built aircraft and other machinery that helped win World War II, but after the war, they didn't get much recognition. Cryer has been fighting for workplace equality and women's rights ever since. But let's back up for a second. Born in Dawson, North Dakota in 1926, Cryer was a child of the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl.
The only good thing that came out of that decade was that my mother got the right to vote.
When Pearl Harbor was attacked in 1941, May was a teenager and says it was hard to wrap her head around the scale of the war.
I wasn't too sophisticated about the rest of the world, and I thought, I'm not sure I know where Pearl Harbor is. We didn't have instant news. We had to go to Pathé News in the movie theater to get the news like that. I had an uncle that was in Guadalcanal. I'd never heard of Guadalcanal before.
But she knew she wanted to do something.
Men and women and children just dropped everything to save our country.
So Cryer started working at Boeing, where she and her sister and friends built B-17s and B-29s that would carry troops and supplies on countless missions.
We all ended up being Rosies through the whole war. At first it was fun. We were earning money. That was the purpose. But as the time
Pause.
went on, we just got...
Does working women, does that make them uglier?
Nope. It was just the time period. We have
No,
different
well, I'm not
views.
even specifically talking about, I'm talking about like just like the act of women working, it enacts maybe testosterone, broadens out the chin, like little things.
Put it this way. It's always it's always been a thing to where, like, in terms of hierarchy, like if you're a woman, if you're very attractive, you know, we're not no red pill niggas, but this is just how the world goes. If you're a very attractive woman, things can be a little bit easier for you. It's easier to have a smoother, buttery, slick path in life
Yeah.
than it is for women who have to, you know, whose looks need a little work.
A lot of
They have to work harder in life.
Yeah,
And
they
so-
walk on laminated roads. It's just a slide on by.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like it's just easier
if you
to find
look-
a dude.
if you
that's
look good,
willing.
a lot of joy will come to your life, nigga.
Yeah.
It's easier to find a dude that likes you so much that he'll just pay for your existence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what it really is that like supply and demand. less attractive women have less opportunity. So instead of finding a Prince Charming, they have to go to Procter and Gamble,
Yeah.
start printing books, be on an assembly line.
Librarian. Well, librarian's a good job for, you know.
You know what I mean? But shit, we talking about the 1930s.
Yeah, yeah.
These hoes was working at
Building
Ford.
planes.
She was working at Boeing. She went from not knowing anything about the world.
Yeah.
I don't know where Pearl Harbor is, to building airplanes.
Yeah.
And you know that training course, like nowadays with jobs, there's like maybe like a week to 2 week
Learning
online
curve. Yeah.
training course
period.
system that you have to do that you're getting paid for. But it's like, nigga, back in the day, they just probably slapped
Yeah.
a notepad of rules with you, and it was like, hey, do this, this, and this, and don't fuck up.
With a couple pictures.
And you went to work.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. There's probably short for managers.
The human brain is as strong as you make it.
Exactly.
Like, they weren't better back then. They weren't smarter.
The women?
Not by any means, for real. Beauty. Well, I mean, they were more independent. Well, depending on the time period we talking about, like,
Yo, you just keep recanting like,
You switch around to a bunch of different shit. Go ahead.
It's like you can't get these bitches done, huh?
because I'm thinking more macro than you. You talking about just little shit.
Nah, man.
I'm on the bigger conversations, nigga.
Okay.
Like, if you want to talk about the totality of women in society, that hasn't been the case. But this specific time period, these were some independent women. This was before Steve Harvey's thinking like a man.
Okay.
They worked like one.
Her eyes look, she had glasses on. I was like, her eyes look big as shit.
That's what I was saying. More more masculine, beady eyes.
Yeah.
Genetics. And
Of
we
course.
didn't have like great barbers and
I don't know though.
BBL surgeons.
Soy milk probably wasn't as strong.
There was still milkmen.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your milk was hand delivered. That had to have been the purest.
I don't know. You got to just be born with that as a woman to come off masculine, because most women, it takes a lot of lifting before they look masculine.
It could be beaten into.
Yeah.
Through life. Through a
Shit
hard
like that.
life.
Hell yeah. Go to Jamaica, nigga. You'll see a lot of them.
I go there.
Through a hard
I've never
life.
been, so you don't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Nah, it's a lot
idea.
of hard-working women in Jamaica. Stop lying,
There's
nigga.
a lot of beautiful women in Jamaica. You'd be
Of course,
surprised.
and they're hard-working.
Yeah, I believe
Still
that.
beautiful, but they're built like wrestlers. No problem.
Not
It's,
even.
it's fine with that.
Oh man, I can't wait to take you out there. Oh, you're gonna lose your fucking mind.
He's gonna get you back by showing you a good time.
Lose your fucking mind.
That's revenge.
Hey, that's Lauren's. Yeah,
That's Lauren's
You obviously
revenge.
haven't read Sun Tzu,
No, yeah.
but
Makes you want to bully him more. You might get a gift.
you ready to start the show?
Yeah, we probably had like an hour now, right?
Yeah, we had an hour too.
Yeah, hit it.
I did. All right.
Well, yeah, run it. Fuck it.
No,
We can't run it.
nah,
We might
I
get-
need to do that shit.
Get a copyright infringement.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1.
Hello, America. Welcome back once again, time and time again. It's two of your most wanted here.
Yes.
LOI the show. I'm your host, Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles, white man behind the boards.
Yep.
F Mac right beside him.
That's me.
Yes, that's him, and we are back in the building, back in the studio, back where life is good, back where everything goes swimmingly, because that's what we want for us and for y'all. So like the video,
Yes.
share it, hashtag #WildLOIs in the comment section. You can also send us the audio version, like Leak and Nutso commonly do. You know what I mean? They want to be seeing this shit. They want to be famous too.
Yeah.
If you want some residual fame from us, audio version, LOI the show, send us your face too.
You don't even have residual fame for you.
No,
What
but-
residual you
no.
talking about?
Yeah.
You got residuals, nigga?
He think he got so much, he got crumbs.
I'm penny pinching. I'm penny pinching with
Let
my
me
fame.
get some, nigga.
Yeah,
I'm penny
for
pinching with
real.
my fame. You
Since
just gotta
when has
listen.
your cup overfloweth, nigga?
Hey,
Please.
nigga,
Yeah.
well, shit, stop trying to take a sip from my cup, my sauce
As the
cup.
wave surfeth.
But nah, make sure y'all do that. Really appreciate y'all. But yeah, nah, it's been a very impactful week.
Lauren, real quick, can you go to last week's episode on YouTube and go to the comment section? Because I
Yeah.
feel like there's 0 comments on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
think
me
so.
too. But we're not. We shouldn't even talk about that.
What you mean? We should just act like it didn't happen?
We should just act like
But hold
life
on.
is good.
How do we
We're
act?
in the studio.
How do we
everything goes swimmingly?
How do we prevent that from ever happening again? What does it say? One comment. All right, let's
Yeah.
read it. Let's read it now. Fuck it, we here. It looks.
Nice here.
Lauren, come on now.
Make it big enough.
Zoom in a little bit more.
That's what I was trying to do.
Bibby bimping and bipped up is Baltimore slang. It can mean swerving through, fresh fit, or fresh cut. A Philly artist heard it from Baltimore nigga and took then added his own meaning to
Like
it.
bipping. We talking about bipping and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, this is, I'm not gonna lie.
Nigga name is Be True. Baltimore niggas.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This isn't the best thing to see.
Yeah.
One comment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lauren, what could you have done better?
I don't know.
Were you off your game?
Yo,
Maybe.
we're not playing the content media game. We got to start like
Just being cool.
Nah,
Just being cool.
Yeah,
We're not cool. He's smoking.
No, I mean, just rocking.
I'm
the show. It
smoking
don't
weed
even
with
matter.
Jordans on, nigga. How cool can I
Nigga,
get?
you
He
remember
looked
when
like a crip that voted for Trump.
You remember when it was?
It's cooler.
Remember when it was 10 views and niggas was just doing the shit anyway? It's the same shit. No matter.
Oh no, of course, yeah.
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 Same shit.
But hey, we at the point now where we have goals.
Absolutely.
We have goals. And I would like to see these through.
Yeah.
I want to attack it with the same amount of vigor
Absolutely.
Yeah.
that you attack your wrong arguments in.
Yeah.
Pure passion, nothing but feeling, and relentlessness.
Yep. The same way F Mac attacks his hairline.
Yeah.
That exact same, like, just don't give a fuck energy. You just go for it.
It just come out squiggly. Who cares?
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Exactly.
That's what he wanted. He improv his haircuts.
No mirror.
That shit is performance art.
Jay,
He thinks of an invisible mirror. He's miming.
Jay, do you have a picture? Jay, you got a picture of the last time you had hairline?
Ooh.
Dun,
dun,
go
dun.
to the pictures, nigga. You see, come on,
What
man.
pictures, nigga?
Yo, go to old LOI
Yo, go-
Instagram page.
Yeah, go to the LOI.
Go
Instagram
see how
page.
glorious our hairlines were.
And first of all, I want to make this very clear.
What's up?
I have a hairline. Let's not get this confused, F Mac. I like the punchback.
Have?
Well, hold on.
Have.
Hold on. You have a hairline in the same way that, like, SZA has an ass. But is it good? Is it a nice one? Is it,
what?
like,
Come
if we
on,
typed it
dog.
up on Pinterest, would it
That's,
pop up?
that's our only redeeming quality, so thank you. My hairline's my best quality.
No. You have one in spite. Are you struggling? You don't follow us?
Yo, LOI the
I'm
show.
just- LOI
no
the show.
Instagram, nigga.
What are you doing?
I thought you said go to Instagram.
Yeah, but no Instagram. Just type
Isn't
in
it
LOI
all
the
one
show.
word?
No.
Oh my God! Just go to our lower thirds.
There
man.
we go. Come on, man.
Damn.
No need for Instagram. We famous, nigga. You don't gotta.
That's how you still get to somebody's Instagram.
You don't gotta be that obvious with Google when it comes with famous.
You better hit that
niggas.
follow button. Now go all the way. You just keep going
Yeah,
down.
just go all the way down.
Go down to where you see us in tank tops.
It's not
where-
gonna let me
locked.
move without
It's
logging in,
impossible.
bro. It's not letting me move. Yeah, we gotta log in now.
Or the Joe Budden picture. Just go to the LOI.
Nah,
YouTube.
your hairline wasn't cool back.
Go to the playlist.
Yeah, that was good.
Your hairline was. That's when it started to fall off.
Tone,
Yeah.
help him out. Help him out.
Just go to our
In what
playlist,
way?
nigga.
Because we had the same barber, and like once you give that kind of information up to a nigga,
Yeah.
you did the best that you could for him. Otherwise, it's just him and his genetics.
Like, come on, man. Mine is shorter than. Like you got like the 6 fingers of death. Mine is like the 4.
No, I only have
my,
a 4. My hairline is 4 fingers. My forehead is 4
It's 4
fingers.
fingers because I said 4. Are
no,
you
my
serious?
forehead is 4 fingers, dog. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay,
It's
okay,
really,
okay.
it's really 3.5.
You're lying, nigga.
Look, I'm doing it right
You're
now.
lying, nigga.
I'm doing it
You
right
gotta
now.
be 275 before your fingers get that chubby, nigga.
You're bugging. Look. Now do yours.
Just look at the thumbnail for the LOI.
Nah, go. This is what you do, Lauren. Type in LOI and go to channels.
You want to just go
Or
to LOI
no, just
channel?
go to the
Go to
playlist and
go
look
to
at the
like
thumbnails.
our
The
personal
old LOI
YouTube channel.
I got you. It's right here.
Yeah, right there. Boom. 201 subscribers. Where'd that come from? Now just keep going. Just go down. But before with the braids, go to
Oh,
Afro.
All the way down. Huh?
Yeah. No, we had some great hairlines.
Man, come on, man.
Jesus.
Niggas' hairlines is good.
Can't even see it from this
Hairline.
distance.
Yours was. Keep going. Keep going. We almost there.
It's taking a minute.
All right,
Well,
here
all
we
right,
are.
all
Here
right.
we are. Here we are. Here we are. Click on one of these, any of them.
Come on, man. Hey, no sound.
Apologies for the audience members who are just listening. But this is gold. We have to.
Come on. Wait, pause. Pause.
Go back. Let me get it framed. Share the spotlight.
Okay. I thought it was my hairline.
You greedy, gluttonous.
Okay. Nigga, your hairline isn't that good. I just don't. I won't.
No, my hairline is better.
Podcast. Let's get. What's the shout out? Shout out to the ladies. All the lovely ladies supporting.
Shout out to the Mexicans.
Why the Mexicans? What have the Mexicans done?
You know, I
Mexicans been going crazy for Trump apparently.
I saw a Mexican today.
What you mean?
Met up with a Mexican.
Like, you was killing a Mexican?
No,
Like, you was
like
smashing a
pause.
Mexican? Oh.
I was talking about my plug, but Tony was a little bit slow back then. But let's look at the
Yo,
hairlines.
the acoustics in that room were crazy.
It was a little.
That shit was like
It's just
reverberating so hard, but yeah.
It was just phone. But hairline is good though.
Hairline
I really
is-
like my hairline. I'm very confident about my hairline. It's not.
Well, hold on. You can't have too much confidence in your hairline.
No, you honestly can't. Wait,
No, as
pause,
a
let me
man,
explain.
hold on. Let me just get this off real quick. As a man, you can't have too much confidence in your hairline because you could end up like AJ. And once that happens to
course.
you can't go, woe is me.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Do everything you can,
Nigga.
to prevent it. Everything
Oils.
that's pharmaceutically available.
Yeah.
I'll go the holistic route if necessary. Prevent it.
Get acupuncture in your temple.
Nigga, go to Turkey,
Yeah.
get a bunch of dots in your head, all of
Yeah.
that shit. But if it happens, you have to be able to uphold that same level of confidence,
course.
regardless of how oddly shaped your actual skull is.
Exactly.
I mean, so far, I won't get on you because it is good. It's just that it was
And
4
pause,
years ago.
and real quick,
Wait, what?
It's just that this was 4 years ago.
and real quick.
What does that mean?
That
It's
means that's
good
not right
anymore.
now.
Yeah.
No, but that's the point. We're trying to go back to when he had a hairline that was, redeemable.
Right.
And first of all, no, look at yours. Yours has grown significantly. Actually, yours has grown.
And you're receding from the middle, so it's weird. So like most people recede from the
it's very
side, but you're receding from the middle.
Receding from the middle. Are you sure about that, Lauren?
Nigga, you look
Receding from the
you
middle.
look smarter now. Look at your.
I know what my hairline looks like.
You were gonna be Stephen A before anybody else.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Nigga, you're Stephen A. height right now,
I'm
nigga.
just saying.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're his nephew.
Lauren, your beard line is receding.
Not quite.
And it's never connected. What is that about?
What are you talking about?
What is that
My
about?
beard is definitely connected.
You might want to try out, what's that shit called, a derma roller?
It's completely connected. What are you
Because the
talking
only thing that makes you look like a leprechaun besides your stature is the fact that your beard is that goofy looking.
Tone, you can't grow hair on the side of your face. Don't talk to me about this. It's insane.
I can't grow hair on the side of my face. I have pictures of myself with a beard.
Yeah, whatever.
Full beard.
Okay.
It's not the best beard, but I can get a full beard. I'm doing way better than him. And
I'm not trying to do a kind of beard, nigga.
Your mustache also doesn't connect. You got that Nosferatu mustache.
That's how I cut it. It
You
grew
look like a grapey vampire.
a grapey vampire.
A grapey vampire.
I want your butt.
Nigga, you love that movie.
Who?
Him?
Jay.
Yeah, because he's a freaky fucking freak of nature.
Yeah, he does that impression good.
That's how he sounded, F Mac.
No, that's how it sounded. Nigga.
That's how he sounded.
That's how he sounded.
Back on your beard, nigga. Show yourself.
I'm fine with my beard.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean,
I don't have a bad beard.
nigga,
Lauren
you
doesn't even have enough eyebrows to talk about this.
It's like
Is this all about hair, nigga? This is
So
crazy.
how long
Wait,
did you
hold
look
on.
over here
No,
to try to
no.
figure that out?
No, I figured out. I just looked at your face and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is that?
We're gonna get back on groove, but F Mac, you got like a scruffy Wolverine thing going on. It's like you got like it's a little choppy.
Stop admiring F Mac. Let's get on
No, nigga, I said
You-
a scruffy.
you. You have the least amount of eyebrows in here. It's startling. Like
least
you
amount
look,
of eyebrows.
You look like
These guns are going off.
you
in
look
so
like you
many
light up the
directions.
joint right by your face. And you just lose your eyebrows and your eyelashes every time you get high.
Put
Right
some
by my
butane on
face.
that yeah.
Yeah.
shit, don't you?
Nigga,
Yeah.
you smoke out
Find
of
it.
You smoke out of a
Find
crack
it.
pipe.
No, I don't
You
even use a
fucking
pipe.
skinny
You
fucking-
see me. I roll.
No, nigga.
I use the fine
You
arts.
roll for the public.
I use the fine arts
Stop
of
lying.
origami. Nah, I
you
don't
roll
use-
for the public, nigga.
You don't know what I do in
I'm
my
exposing.
personal life.
Boom, boom.
You don't know what I do in my
Come
personal
on, man.
life. The thing about life is that there's ebbs and flows.
Nah, nigga.
There's trends, there's patterns,
on,
there's
man.
phases. Last year, I was smoking out of a smoke pipe, but I graduated from that. It's even crazy. Somebody had bought me a new one, and I still have yet to use it.
Pipe.
Yeah, a new smoke pipe, but I just haven't used it yet.
You want it?
Nah, I definitely want it, but I just be rolling now.
Give it
so
to
it's
Lauren.
like I don't even.
Give it to Lawrence so he can sell it.
Yeah, I'll autograph it.
That'll
Give it some-
that'll move the,
help
move
it
up.
devalue.
Yeah, move the numbers up.
Yeah.
Put Lauren's fame on it. But yeah, we have a jam-packed show. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that, yo, LA wildfires. We didn't even talk about it last week.
Yo, what's the scoop, B?
Yo, I was talking to Sean, dog. The nigga was on his rooftop watering down his business, B.
Yeah, he was liquidizing like Lauren.
Yeah, nigga was liquidizing, trying to not vaporize, nigga.
Now the LA shit is insane. Like even when you just look at the footage, it looks like hell on earth.
But nah, seriously though, Sean, he was like Superman, Batman running into the rubble, and I had DM. I was like, yo, like I'm like shit is fucked up. Like I hope your family's good. Hope y'all good and whatnot. He was like, yeah, man. It's like a lot of people are losing their businesses. I'm outside watering down mine. Yeah. Shout out to Sean. He has a ice cream business.
Yeah, that's a good business to have in a fire, but still.
Perfect.
Wait,
business.
I didn't know his business got impacted.
Well,
no, it didn't.
It didn't. Luckily,
shit.
Yeah.
But
the water
people
plus
around
ice cream.
in his community, like if y'all, I looked on the story the day of, and he pretty much just he vlogged the whole thing. Like he was driving through downtown. That shit looks like a zombie movie.
It literally looks like Black Ops 2. You get off the bus stop. It's
I
like
heard it looks crazy
really
over there,
the first stop.
Fuck.
And
It's crazy.
just seeing the different reactions in people. Like it's so many people that like they just tried to escape immediately. Some motherfuckers that abandoned their cars in the middle of the road.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
so
that.
the government had to come through with the big ass scuba trucks
knock
and
'em
move
out.
the
Yeah,
motherfuckers
move
out the way.
Yeah.
And then it's niggas who was like, yo, I'm not leaving. Going back into the fire.
It's
like,
crazy.
yo, I can't like lose anything that I have.
Yeah. This is all I have.
This is literally it. LA is expensive enough to live in.
So imagine losing your home. And there's, my bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Andrew Callahan, he was outside. He was mixing and working and whatnot. He was talking to a couple homeowners. One of them rented, but they was like, yeah, man, we lived here 13 years. Like all of our memories. And he was literally like, yeah, we used to have a piano right here. We used to have like, you know, the altar right here. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Woody whoop, had a stash right here. Shit
This
like
is
that.
the first time the news has made me feel sad in a long time.
Yeah, I didn't even see this shit.
It's
Do I need audio or no? No audio.
do the audio.
Oh yeah, it's on. It ain't playing shit. That's fine.
We'll talk over the devastation. So
yeah,
just imagine.
So what you see here is just like
is
Los Santos.
Yeah, I was about to say
in ashes.
It's a mix of The Walking Dead. Maybe like
those other houses that weren't touched look weird though.
And it's like people's livelihoods are literally just up in smoke and flames right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is really some shit to see, but I don't like how the news has been covering it. Like every clip I see or every time I turn it on and like watch them talk about it, they're a little too horny for this.
Wait,
they're a little too horny for this.
They horny?
They got some hot material for a couple days because nowadays shit that would have lasted in the news cycle for like 4, maybe 5 days is for like 2 hours now. You might get 2 hours out of a storyline that would have lasted you so much longer back in the day. So when they get opportunities to enact justice, to put a camera and a microphone in front of a grieving voice so that it's heard, and we can get commercials off of this shit.
It depends. Like I've been seeing other things where like, yeah, like you know they're reporting, but they're kind of slow burning it. You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
Because
life.
I don't know. I feel like they're trying to get as much coverage as possible out of this.
And you know, it's sad and whatnot, but it's a bigger problem because apparently the whole water system problem.
Yeah.
Like they got cut short.
The fire hydrant.
Yeah.
So yeah, for a little bit of context, like apparently the fire hydrant's water pressure level that is supposed to be at just for like regular safety regulations, they were all under.
They were all cut.
They were all cut, right?
They were all cut.
So it's like,
hold on.
That's convenient because how long were they like that?
And so if you go to
they ran dry.
The mayor,
the
link.
lady.
So the LA mayor Karen Bass.
Yep.
This is the NY Post. This is what they said. LA Mayor Karen Bass cut fire department funding by $17.6 million months before wildfires turned city into hellscape. But the quote tweet, which I did vaguely research, not gonna lie, I didn't look into it too much, but I didn't see anybody disagreeing in the comment section. He quote tweeted, and said the exact opposite, to where it wasn't really Karen Bass, it was the city. Like, they was just kind of pushing for it. He said Karen Bass had a huge pressure from day one to cut LA's budget shortfall. Conservatives bitched and moaned about spending. She cut $17 million, and now they want to frame this like it's on her, as if she had a crystal ball. Yeah. Which a lot of people in, you know, the government, like in terms of LA, are getting like a lot of flack. Senators, I saw this one video, this one news, but she ran up on him like, "What are you doing?" Like, real Karen, like, you need to do something. And he's like, he's real poised though. He's like, I'm trying to do everything I can. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna switch resources. We're gonna get some water in here. I'm sorry.
He doesn't have a choice to be, because you at this point you have to be used to that. In a time of crisis, when there isn't an immediate remedy, people are gonna come at authority because it's like, hey, we put y'all in position.
Yeah. For sure.
So it's like, let's fix this now, because my fucking house is on fire.
And it's just
I literally just bought this ottoman.
It's a sad thing because everybody's trying to divert the problem, whether it's Karen Bass, whether it's, you know, the actual firefighters. I saw a couple of people mad at them, but, you know, they can't do nothing if they only have so much, like a $17 million of funding. That's probably the cheapest mansion in LA, $17 million. That's probably all the water for one house.
Probably in the middle.
16,000 acres tier. Are crazy too.
That's a lot of square footage.
Yeah.
I was
just trying to see some.
Firefighters battled the now nearly 16,000 acre Palisades. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Just keep going.
Palisades, yeah, you did.
Palisades.
My brain didn't go off.
Palisades fire Tuesday. Officials say the massive demand for water led to crews dealing with dozens of dry hydrants that had diminished water pressure and in some cases no water at all. So exactly what we said. It's just been a dry, like deserty landscape. LA is turning into what LA was supposed to be. Just nothingness. Just a bunch of coyotes, wild wolves. You know what I mean?
A desert, like a dry desert wasteland. Is that what you're saying?
LA was
a desert.
It's dry.
Yeah.
And months ago, I believe it was on Joe Rogan's podcast, I saw a clip resurface of Trump talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, I was out in LA, you know, mingling and boogieing, talking to a couple of my guys, and he was looking at the farmland, and he was like, yo, why is this place so dry? It's a deserty landscape. It's no, they need some Roundup on this. What's going on?" And they basically told him, it was like, yeah, we don't have no water. And he was like, is this a money issue? He was like, nah, it's not a money issue. But he was saying there's a river. I don't know if rivers can be that long, but it's a river.
A stream of water.
A stream of water going up and down from Canada to LA perfectly. And because of some legal law, they can't access it.
Legal law. Those are my favorite ones.
Legal law. Because of some legalese, they can't just turn the pipe open to allow us to access it. And he also...
Because it's their water?
Yeah. And
is that why he want to buy Canada?
I was just about to say, he also could have been using that as like an angle, like, yeah, you know, why not just merge man and woman?
Get some water. Bring some water down there.
But...
yeah.
Unfortunate situation. It's...
Did you see how it started? So apparently there was like a small fire that had started in some like upscale neighborhood, but it was in like the wooded and grassy areas right behind it.
Yeah.
It started, and then the winds just picked up and blew that shit everywhere, and then everything caught on fire. And the thing about like it's not even just people's homes. It's people's like life's work. You know how many graffiti artists lost all their tags? You know how many fucking landscapers? Like, cause you know in LA it's not just regular backyards. These niggas got shrubbery.
Yeah,
it's leaf structures.
Nigga,
planted trees. Yeah, it's a lot of people who lost like just their equity.
Nigga,
creatively.
Nigga, equities, stash spots, Bitcoin. Like, you know, these $1 million houses. I seen a couple people complain like, yo, like I had some Bitcoin in my crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you see the storyline of the prisoners that are moonlighting as firefighters for like $5 and some change?
Yes. And I believe the link is in the notes, maybe. But that's another thing. they're getting paid more than what like they would make in prison, but probably like the most they would ever make being a criminal, like actually incarcerated.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, that's
an hour for sure.
An hour or two.
Niggas press license plates for a couple change an hour, nigga.
And plus they know that like, what are the odds that firefighters go to jail that often to where they got spare ones where it's like, all right, we got a reserve in prison somewhere. Like, you know, like some of them are Hell's Angels, KKK, but you know, they're good guys.
Just think about jail, is that, like, you know, it's all walks of life in there. Like you can make a basketball team, a spelling bee fucking roster,
the Jesus Shuttleworth of prison, nigga.
Yeah, literally, they all exist in there. The firefighter squad, nigga. But those are some honorable dudes, though.
Thank you.
Because
I don't
to my
even
knowledge right now, nobody's tried to escape. This is the easiest situation to try to escape from. Andy Dufresne slid through a pipe full of shit to get to freedom. Nigga, you can disappear in some smoke.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Easy.
For sure.
You can fake your death like a motherfucker in some fire.
Batman does it all the time.
All you gotta do is find a corpse that is already charred.
Yeah.
Put your uniform on it. And just run around naked and afraid until you find safety and freedom.
You might have to burn yourself a little bit because if all your clothes are burnt off and just stretched out and not like your body, they might think like this nigga Bruce Banner or something. This nigga
no,
changed.
they're not gonna see me. That's the whole point. I'm escaping. I'm not even trying to have small talk with a cashier for the next 5 states over.
What if they handcuff their hands to the motherfucking the pipe, like to the hose? And that's the reason why they can't escape. They're literally attached to the hose. They have to save lives or they perish.
Yeah, that would be smart, but I feel like that could be problematic. Like, what if it comes down between me like picking up this small baby, but I can't because I'm chained to this hose?
Shout out. I mean, my condolences to all the people that are like losing their lives in the fire. Like, just I don't know the death toll. I haven't that number hasn't been like screaming on news sources. So
you know what's fucked up? It's been said, but it's just like I feel like I'm at the point in probably most people to where it's like this shit kind of just goes over your head. I'm so used to high death counts, especially because we lived through a real pandemic.
Yeah.
Well, motherfuckers was dying. Now, I don't know if they were all dying from the same thing.
Yeah.
But there was a point in time where you just woke up, turned on the news, and was like 1 million more people died.
Yeah.
And that just became the norm.
Yeah. And what's crazy is there's, LA first responders. No death toll. Yeah, it might be hard to tell.
Yeah, they probably don't even have an exact number because the shit is still on fire.
Exactly.
So it's like, we know there's probably a bunch of missing motherfuckers, but we don't, they might be dead. They might have found refuge somewhere else and we just haven't been able to contact them. But if everything's still on fire, we can't even get inside these buildings and see how many dead bodies there could potentially be.
Most I'm seeing so far is 16 confirmed. 16 confirmed.
Just
dead.
16 confirmed.
Nigga, paraplegics and niggas with severe asthma are probably the only ones in like truly like a serious risk. Like you're just
and
because if you
Snoop
can get on 2 feet, well, Snoop Dogg is fine. That nigga's, oh my God, he's bulletproof.
I don't know. I just feel like it would take
He's
him
the
a
god
little,
of smoke.
I feel like it would take him a little bit longer to realize something's wrong.
Nah, man.
Niggas used to seeing smoke clouds.
Oh, nah. If he's not smelling his type of Mary Jane, his stickies of the icky, he's gonna know.
But yeah,
Nigga nose gonna start twitching.
You know, hearts go out to everybody who's
Yeah.
being inflicted in this situation. This shit is fucking terrible.
Everybody perishing away. 16 souls, nigga.
And it's like all the people who believe in flat Earth and like climate control conspiracies, but not from the standpoint of like the world is getting hotter, but like niggas can actually control weather. Like
Yeah.
we have remote control clouds.
Yeah.
They can drop precipitation, snow, whatever the fuck we need, lightning bolts. This is the time.
Where? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Like, why isn't everybody with a drone banding together to like do a water strike, a water drone strike? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
There needs to be like a Reddit group. Somebody needs to create a Discord. But nah, seriously though,
I think that's easier said than done.
All the drones that are like used for light shows, sometimes it'd be like thousands of them. I wonder why they can't be used for something.
Yeah, like
like just anything.
I'd imagine they
like
would
a
be.
big ass fan at least.
Yeah.
Blow the wind the other way. They all just spin.
I don't know. It's just probably not that simple.
It's
either
not that simple. You know
or-
nothing about technology.
I know enough to.
You know the least about technology
I
in
know
here.
enough to understand
Can
what
you
a
say that?
nigga's starting to imagine.
You know the least about technology in here? Can you say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, probably. Well,
You
yeah.
can say that.
I can say that. Yeah.
I
I can also sound the most like
no, nigga.
artistically creative.
No,
here.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Some niggas dabble in the in gears, in technology, and some niggas dabble in the arts and the mystics.
And some niggas have master over both of them and can combine the forces.
And some niggas are half-assing both.
And that's the way to look at it.
It's on you to decide who's doing what.
It's only on you to decide.
No, I'm talking to the viewer.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
talking. Well,
I'm talking to the audience members.
I'm pointing at every
interpretation.
Yeah,
is for the consumer, isn't for the artist.
of course. Back, what was you saying, nigga? You was sad about the fire. How sad are you about the fires, nigga?
Now the shit is fucked up.
Cry
It's not that easy.
right now.
It's not that easy.
You're sad.
Why are you gonna be weird about it? Are you not sad? You have no room in your heart to have a little bit of compassion for the residents of LA right now who are going through turmoil. The city you got ran out of. Thank God you got ran out of there early.
Nobody got ran out of.
You don't look like you can survive no smoke.
It was a pleasant time. I was smoking outside the whole time.
Yeah, you part of the problem, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga.
You like you want no big wind currents that day, nigga.
Nigga, I was playing security for the hotel we was at. It was shooing away the homeless people. Get out of here.
Playing security.
Mosey on, nigga.
Oh my God, you was clutching your pearls every time they
You crazy than a
by.
motherfucker.
I saw you tuck that chain.
Nigga, that's what you was doing.
Tucking that chain.
And
nigga.
I told you, like, why are you tucking that fake chain? Like, nobody's gonna.
Nah, you're definitely softer when it comes to just random kindness to strangers.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're softer because
how?
F-Mac, at this show that we hosted on Friday,
Right.
You know, we outside getting our pregame ritual in. you
Yeah.
know, lighting one in the air. It was freezing cold too, so you gotta be dedicated to smoking those conditions. But we were smoking before the show. We both had our own little personal joints, and a dude that we loosely know came up to us, and he was like,
Loosely know.
"Yeah,
It's perfect. We loosely know this nigga. He came over.
a shaky friendship." And he came over and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm kind of feeling a little anxious, a little nervous for the shows. I'm about to go over there and perform. You mind if I have some of your weed?" And I was immediately, I was like, I
what
froze.
was your instincts? What did you gut?
I'll tell you the very truth. My gut instinct was no. How do I nicely say no? And so I froze for a minute and I was like, "Oh, you want some of this weed?"
And you want to know what's crazy? So I saw that process.
You saw me calculating how to get out of it.
And my mind was already like, okay, for a nigga to come over here and kind of like disrespectfully ask to hit like another nigga shit, I was like, all right, there's only one way to get this guy away. And that's what I did. And
AKA you're nicer.
No.
AKA you're nicer.
Because
your
hold on,
strategy.
Pause. Just because you're over talking doesn't mean you're right.
Go ahead. I like to understand. I like to
exactly.
listen to understand.
You do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm about to give it to you.
Go ahead, pause. But go ahead, my brother.
No pause. We're talking about education.
Yes.
But
Yes, pause.
my whole thing was it wasn't out of niceness. I wasn't doing that out of the kindness of my heart. I was doing that out of Sun Tzu, the art of war, knowing my enemy, knowing where I'm at, staying calm, staying present. I was like, he's not going to go away. There's no amount of conversation. Because my gut instinct,
we
was
just from different places.
No, my gut instinct was to go, it's like, dog, we cool, but goddamn, nigga, like you.
Be honest.
How did? Come on,
Justin,
dog.
be fucking honest. We're cool, but we not that cool. We're not come up to me and ask for my joint
and
cool.
there
was another nigga there at the last show. Did the same thing. Light skinned Nigerian. Did the same thing. No problem. We're that cool. We're that cool.
Yeah,
no problem.
There's no problem. It
But
doesn't matter. He's
with
a good
this
guy,
individual in
but-
particular, it's not that. And so I think it just comes from just like a different upbringing from me and you. Like, I'm a mutt. I've lived around a couple different places. Like, I'm not from just one city. I have a couple different lifestyles I've achieved, nigga. Living in Louisiana, I'm used to being in these bayous.
all nice and loving.
I'm used to being by these swamps where there's alligators and there's signs that's like, yo, don't feed the alligators. I know it's tempting. They're cute. They're going to eat the sandwich. They probably won't eat you. And then they'll go about their business. But they're going to come back for more.
Yeah,
they're gonna come back
talking
for
to the
more.
alligator man. Yeah, all that shit.
You have to apply that. That's a philosophy for life. That's just the approach.
It's niggas that sell beef.
Anything that you feed into will feed back into you.
It's probably niggas with like beef jerky and Lay's chips on swamp boats, just roaming around the swamp,
throwing out calories.
Yeah,
like fucking wedding bouquets.
It's like, hey man, you want? I got some snacks.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Trying to get nice with the gators. Think you can get nice with the gators because the thing is, the day that you come with no snacks, it's like they go from being cuddly animals to like some mob shit. Like, yo, I'm leaving with something. I'm eating today.
Nah, man.
It's coming from you.
Nah, man. That I wouldn't coin that as nicest because it was coming from a really like an egotistical place. Like, let me just get this nigga away from me. Because literally after he hit the joint, like he did his promise, just went away.
I don't let it get jiggy with that.
But my gut instinct was to be like, come on, dog. Like,
that's where I was.
Do you know my real name?
You should have let me lead. I would have said both of us.
Nigga, you didn't because you.
I was gonna tell him
up.
I was sick. I was like, hey dog, you don't want none of this, nigga.
Hell no,
Trust
nigga.
me.
Hey, you sick.
I'm going through it.
Hell nah. That's still I feel like that's not even
something.
That's still not even a way out because again, you have to think about like the future and the back end. You know, with what we was talking about earlier, FMAC. You remember? We was talking about the future and the back end.
The future.
Something correlates with that of the back end. We was talking about something with that.
Yeah, you were wrong about something earlier.
Nah, I was probably right. But you have to think about the next time. And the next time after that. So you really just gotta tell the nigga the truth. Like, yo, we cool, but we not that cool. But we could get cool now. Maybe we can the next time. Like, yeah, it could be no problem.
It's literally what it boils down to. Is like you just gotta be open and honest with niggas.
You gotta be open.
And it's you know, I'm usually hanging around niggas to where I wouldn't mind it happening. There is such thing as too far though. Like there's a level that can't really be achieved by anybody. Maybe the special woman in your life.
Yeah.
And that's maybe. But if I roll something, I tap it a couple of times. And then just my life calls for me to do something else. I might have to microwave a pizza.
Yeah.
Go use the bathroom. So I'll put my joint down and I come back into the room and somebody else is smoking said joint. That's usually probably a problem.
Yeah.
It's usually probably an issue. You know what I mean? Like, on average, I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, knowing me, like, I don't know. It don't sit right with me. I'll fuck around, sit down right next to him, and just start rolling another one. As soon as they try to pass it back to me, I'm like, okay, no, you're good. You're okay. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my
Hold
thing
that.
is, right, like, when it comes to that shit, like, whether it's public, random niggas, like, look, man, look, like you said, I'm not a mean guy. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give a nigga what he needs. But I can't supply you with wants, nigga. Pause.
Yeah.
But in terms of like you don't need to hit this.
You a serviceable nigga.
You don't need to hit this, my guy. But just for that situation, he had to go, so I let him hit it. But in terms of like, yo, like, my shit, it's like, you really don't need this in your life, but you want this.
So wait, so what you're saying is you're more comfortable with satisfying another nigga's wants. Excuse me, I'm trying to have class.
No.
What another man's wants.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
I'm saying that in terms of like being a nice guy, like, yeah, I'll help you with what you need. Like, okay, you need gas money, whatever. Like, you need some extra condom, boom, I got that. You don't need to pay me that 50 cent I'm losing on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll help you with that. That's a need. But once, that's where I get a little like, all right, like, how I start rearranging, all right, how close are we? How many past experiences do we have together? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
How many, giving a nigga some weed isn't a want. I mean, isn't a need.
Take that situation.
That's hedonism, nigga.
Take that situation out, but technically, we all needed that because he had to go. He had to go.
I don't know. You know what I
And
think
plus,
it is?
another
I think
thing-
you're a compassionate dude.
Another thing, I had more, so it was just like, it's like whatever, nigga. Like I don't let other people's things affect my emotions. I read Sun Tzu, nigga.
I'm not a germaphobe or nothing, but smoking with strangers is like, it's not really my cup of tea. Like, I feel like that's some high school shit. You know, you at the house party there's 2 blunts amongst this party of 50 niggas, but only like 15 of y'all are in the garage smoking and passing it around.
Exactly.
That was cool because niggas didn't have access.
It's necessary.
But hey, I'm 25 now. There's no need to be chain smoking with 30 other people.
Of course.
Niggas still smoke with strangers.
And sometimes it does happen.
But why?
When it's a stranger you want to meet.
Like a strange lady?
No, like you got a business meeting and niggas is smoking in the meeting. Everybody chilling. You don't know these niggas, but you smoking with them.
I just wouldn't light my joint. I would wait till after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is,
I like to stay focused in my business meetings, Lauren.
Okay. That's not what I'm talking about, but all right.
Yeah.
you
feel you.
don't what?
What?
You like to stay focused during your business, but not. Yeah.
But not when you're doing your business.
But not focused during
business. Yeah.
No, we know what you're going to say, stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, nah. I mean, it really just all depends. You was about to say something though, right?
Nope.
Oh, well, shut up.
He
What
ain't
was you
got
about to say?
nothing to offer. I like to be focused in my business meetings.
Well, what did you say before that?
I don't know. Something about smoking weed. Oh, you're a compassionate dude. And I feel like
Nah, that wasn't it. But nah, man, it's
that's exactly what I was saying. You're a nice guy, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with
and
that.
I'm not disagreeing.
And I think that's what makes us a good partnership.
I don't even think it's he's a nice guy thing because I don't really see that. It's really, I think it's probably
well, because he's mean to you.
There might be it's not just me,
and that's
because
because he likes you.
It's what is the root for why you would give this person a need?
That's what I already.
What's the root?
And that's what I'm saying. Like with this specific story of me giving the nigga the weed, letting him hit it 2 times for him to get away, that's not a nice thing. Like
it's even worse.
But it feels like you caved in. It feels like you caved in on something.
You caved in, which means you're a little bit, you're softer in terms of your boundaries.
Maybe.
Like
Well,
it's easy
no,
for a
but
nigga
context,
to, it's easy for the
context.
nigga to push into your bubble and get some of your weed.
Not necessarily because
Get some of your smoke.
Not necessarily.
You let him in your personal space.
Not necessarily because you froze up like you usually do. But what I
hold
did,
on.
I took the initiative because J Noblez take initiative.
He don't take
Strong man.
no kind of
But that's what I did.
You caved in
my
first.
Context.
You're
Like we
weaker.
said in the beginning, we kind of know the nigga. Kind of. Whoa, kind of. We don't know the nigga, but kind of.
Yeah.
Pause though, but kind of. You get what I'm saying?
Lord, complete transparency.
We kind of know the nigga.
It's so loose that like
No,
hold on, let me explain it. It's so loose that I feel like I know the nigga because he says I do.
Right. That's the only time.
Like it's not coming from me. It's just like I trust him. He knows that we know the same people. So.
He is a friend of a good homie.
Okay.
Who's the good homie?
Mute the mic. So he's
well,
a
now
friend.
I feel bad.
So, but not really because look, man, like,
Well, how
that's
good
not-
of friends are they?
That's they're good friends.
Okay.
But that's not even how I connect on that level. Like Tony has friends that he's cool with, but he's cool with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's cool with them for their reason.
Yeah.
Not
It's
really.
Whatever. But there's people that he's cool with,
Yeah.
and I'm not like against them, but I'm also not like, oh, okay, you're cool with Tony.
Right, I feel you.
He's not
you're
the
cool with them.
His inner bitch
And-
doesn't make him jealous.
And
Right.
and that's not a part of my inner hoism. But
He gets envious.
because that can also fuck up when you get to a place where, you know, a particular homie is like cool with a guy and it turns out that guy don't really like you for some weird reason, and now they're beefing,
Are you?
shit like that.
Is this something I'm supposed to know? Is that what's happening? Oh, I'm bugging. But yeah. And
So you can't really
there
be
is-
cool with niggas just because they're cool with niggas.
You can't just be cool with
That's
niggas just because
the point.
cool with
Right.
niggas do cool with niggas. That shit don't compound.
It don't really
but
work, yeah.
cool niggas shit don't compound. Like it's enough to get me in the door to introduce.
But I
him.
still
like,
have to
all right,
feel
I'll
that way,
dap you
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, who are you? Let's
Yeah.
see if we can take it further.
Yeah.
But it's not like how on 2K, if you get to 99 overall, the character you make after that, he immediately gets that rebirth shit to where it's like it's a little bit easier. He
Right.
gets a few of the badges faster. He starts off at a higher level.
And just a great segue, might as well go to the weakest Superman ever. Like speaking on just like the not cool nigga, it's crazy that like these past 2 weeks
You gonna talk about Henry Cavill again?
we've been talking about Shaq. We just been loosely talking about Shaq being just a hoe ass nigga. And did you see this?
Potentially.
I'm not gonna give him that yet.
Shady
the-
business
The
practices.
softest Superman ever. in terms of multiverse theory, nigga, like this is the worst type of nigga we could have got. You get what I'm saying? Shaq.
The worst kind of.
Come on.
He's
Are
a
you ready?
hoe.
You're ready to throw
Whoa.
out all 300 pounds.
I'm doing it.
That's crazy.
Dwight Howard, who, like, let's be honest, a lot of questionable things have come out about the brother, but regardless, he's been a stand-up guy in terms of all the questionable shit.
Sounds like you agree on some things.
No, agree.
Well, some things.
It sounds like you're being like passive aggressive and you're trying to somehow say what he's with is bad.
Hey, nigga, if the shoe fits, wear it. But I'm not trying to give you a shoe.
You're the only person that can wear those, nigga.
Y'all agree on something. That's why you brought him up, right?
Besides Shaq. But but now play the video because Dwight Howard is explaining how Shaq has been blocking this nigga from opportunities. Shaq is just on top of what we talked about the other week, you know, episode 220, whatever, when we were talking about how Kobe, the whole Kobe and Shaq situation.
Kobe threw him under the bus.
Kobe threw him under the bus, but Shaq did a lot of whole things.
Oh, and we need to talk about, go ahead.
No, what?
But I'll just bring it up when it's time to bring it up. I'm just going to keep a mental note.
Well, let's just listen to what Dwight has to say. We're going to hear a minute of this. I got another timestamp, but let's just hit play.
And that was the thing that I hated the most is the fact that he always thought I was trying to be him or be like him. But again, if I wanted to be you or be like you, shouldn't you take that as a compliment and to show how great you are as a player and a person?
Yeah.
I ain't never wanted to be Shaq in any level. Now, have I wanted to take certain things from him, his life, and implement for my life? Hell yeah, I do that with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, all these people. Why? Because they have certain things that I'm like, hey, I could use that and make myself better.
Yeah.
I see how Magic Johnson smiled all the time. I'm gonna smile.
Yes.
All he did was smile.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Who's this dude?
Why wouldn't I smile?
Who's this
What's up
guy?
with
This
him, man?
nigga, so
He on ecstasy.
he does everything. Like he's big in the music industry.
I've seen him before.
But he's also
He's
a social media influencer. We'll look him up after. I forgot his name. But he's a pretty good dude. Like, I mean, I fuck with him. But let's hear like 15 more seconds.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson smiled and got him all this stuff. So let me smile. All right, Shaq, I just never, he's 7'3", 7'2", big old, that's him.
He's bigging him up.
Never disrespected him.
Yeah.
But he's always had something to say. And, you know, there's times where I gotten upset and I'm like, yo, Shaq, this gotta stop, man.
Oh, so you actually talked to him about it?
I tried to. I literally during Dancing with the Stars, somebody said that they're really close with Shaq, and they were working with me. And I said, "Hey, man, do you mind sending Shaq a message? You know, to try to figure out like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Can we have a sit down conversation? Because every conversation or every time I hear or see something about you is you disrespecting me on some type of level. And at this point, I'm like, do we need to throw hands? Like, what are we doing? Because I have not ever, like, for me, the only thing I would do with Shaq is mimic his voice
and jerk him off. But you get it?
Yeah.
So
I've heard this sentiment. Shaq has a history of just talking shit about other big men.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of always been the case. I don't know. I think and it's weird when famous people have like a history or just like a reputation of being like a jolly, nice, happy-go-lucky kind of person. There's usually always something else going on.
Yeah.
It's never just like not to say that they two-faced, but it's like you got what you see, and then it's just that shadow realm. Like Shaq being the biggest nigga in the room isn't enough.
Exactly. He also wants to be he also wants to be put on that pedestal, how people look up to him. You know what I mean? It's just it all derives from ego. Rock Marciano had a lyric: "Pride and ego is man's worst enemy." Rock Marciano.
Yeah, but it's just
and also
you got to even think about his brand. Like his brand is the Big Diesel.
It's
the dominant one,
and it's also the good guy. Like it's the great guy. Smile, like the gentle giant. You know what I mean? Like that's how
you have to appear to make everybody else comfortable.
Especially as that nigga.
Not to say that that's not who he really is deep down. Like, you know, people are more complicated than just like he's an asshole,
yeah,
or he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
it ebbs and flows. It's more to it. F-Mac has an inner bitch. He's pimping it, but it's there.
Yeah, I was about to say but you need to get your inner bitch on the track though. Really work her. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to really win in the game. F-Mac.
Put in some stilettos.
Why y'all telling me?
Make some real money. Yeah.
Stilettos?
Yeah.
Well, his inner bitch is kind of weak. Stilettos might be too much. Church shoes, flats.
I don't know. I feel
Start
like-
that bitch off at the lowest tier.
I don't know. His inner bitch might be the man he always wanted to be.
Yeah. Like the Matrix, like that nigga. You seen that girl? I created that. Y'all remember that scene?
Nope. I do.
Where he created the
red
the
dress.
woman in the red dress. Thank you, F Mac.
Nah, I was
We're
trying to-
cultured.
Is that from the most recent Matrix?
Nah, it's
Yeah, it
it's
is.
the first one.
It's from the most recent one.
It's in both of them.
Nah, it's from the most recent.
It's from the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
I know.
Okay. But yeah, nah, Shaq.
But fucking Shaq is an asshole. Like and we even talked about this last week with somebody else, Flacco. Shout out to him if he watches this. But that whole playing the good guy character, I don't really like that. You know what I mean? Like, of course, not saying that, again, judging Shaq based off of this one thing with Dwight Howard, which is another thing.
It's in context of a series of things that have happened.
But basketball, too.
What's up?
Shaq in basketball it's one. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, basketball is his brand. That's what his legacy is.
I can't think of like he's just like if he was a basketball god, he's like Loki. Like, he wants people to submit to him, but he'll also smack them when they're down, like kneeling. It's like, yeah, you better kneel, you bitch. Like, he just has that effect. But he's still, probably like he's still that nigga. But he's kind of an ass. He's just an asshole.
I don't know. Shaq isn't Loki.
No, Shaq is Loki.
Hulk.
No, Hulk isn't a god. Do deities, nigga.
Well, I forgot what you.
Deities is what we doing,
Avengers,
nigga. Deities, nigga.
I thought it was Avengers. Oh, so you want to do deities? Then Shaq is probably 𝙾𝚃𝚃. He's the god of envy.
What's the nigga with the wings with the Jeremy Scotts?
The nigga with the wings with the Jeremy Scotts.
What's the nigga with the Jeremy Scott Adidas?
Jerry Lorenzo.
No, he's one of them.
Are you talking about the fast one?
Yeah, he has a key to the underworld. He's fast.
Lord, Google Greek gods.
Somebody help us. Greek god with wings on shoes.
Hermes.
Hermes.
Oh, I said that earlier?
No, nigga.
𝙾𝚃𝚃? I said his sister.
Oh, you said nah, nigga.
I said his twin sister.
You said a biblical trans, nigga.
Yeah, Hermes had the wings. He had the Achilles heel.
Hermaphrodites.
He had the Achilles heel.
Yeah, that was it.
That's the nigga with the Jeremy Scotts.
Oh, that might be Kobe.
Yeah.
So, yes. So that's what I mean. Look, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but
I get you.
Yeah,
but Shaq is just an ass, and I'm glad that a lot of the legends.
Hold on.
I'm glad that a lot of the legends are coming out of assholes, and amongst all sectors of business, because there's been a lot of like.
Because it gives more room for you.
Well, no.
You see yourself.
His type is being accepted.
I'm
See how great you can be.
in style.
No, I was style.
You in style,
I'm in style,
nigga.
nigga. You was style, nigga.
So no, I was a style back in the
Yeah,
day.
no, you was a style last week.
I'm above style now.
That's crazy.
Whoa. Where's the chain at?
It's at home.
Good.
I figured I'd give y'all niggas a break.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was getting hot in here with that shit on.
Nah, nigga, I was the icebox.
Nah, nigga,
The
you
cooler.
was lava boy with that shit.
Frozone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go back to that mindless shit you was talking about.
So, no, what was I saying?
Yeah,
Talking about
some
Shaq?
bullshit.
No, Shaq is. I'm glad that a lot of people, stars, people that are well known, are getting called out as assholes. I think it's good for the ecosystem. I think a lot of people needed that because
it makes them feel better at home.
Yes, and it rearranges. Like, do you think has character always been a part of people's legend that people care about?
Character,
because
depends.
like Michael Jackson, his whole thing, allegedly touching the kids, people still love him. I love him.
But
Thriller, nigga.
that was a major hit though.
But
that was a major hit.
OJ,
another major hit. But that's the thing. You're talking about.
I'm talking about the outliers.
You're talking about instances where like that shit divided America. It wasn't like a unanimous. Oh, we ain't fucking with them no more. White people were against OJ.
Yeah.
Because he got one of their own.
And I'm also talking about like...
And niggas were with OJ because we wanted to get one over.
And this is kind of bad examples because I'm talking about like horrific events. You know, if you think OJ's was horrific, I think it's self-defense.
A murder of a woman.
She hit him.
It is.
But...
Nah, you don't believe that.
Nah, I'm fucking around.
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
LOI doesn't co-sign.
LOI doesn't co-sign.
Any of the things that just came out of his mouth. Yeah, say your whole full government name so they know it's you.
I got to dox myself for that shit.
Yeah, what's your middle name?
But nah, man, I'm glad it's happening because, you know, a lot of these niggas is assholes. A lot of people needed to be put off the pedestal, and I think it's going to affect how people look at people's legend.
Oh, you love the back end a lot. Pause. But
thank you.
I said pause. I said pause before you said whoa.
It's true.
Thank you.
It just reverberates. When you say
Your
like
whoa
that.
was redundant.
It was nah,
I said it was gay.
That's a loud thing. You know what I'm saying?
I told you. I was like, whoa, hold up. That was
My fault.
questionable.
Continue. I didn't mean to get you off
So
track.
next time, you know, just say the whoa for when it's necessary. You know what I mean? That's a break in case of emergency.
I got you. I got you.
Fire hydrant.
I got you.
But like I was saying,
exactly what I was talking.
We was
Keep going,
we was
nigga.
talking about the important thing with the...
and you know what's crazy? The harder I try, the further
That's
it
what
get
happens.
away.
Yeah.
Like, I almost just got to move on.
I kept trying to tell you. I said, all right.
What y'all eat for breakfast? I ain't had none. Oh, actually, I had a cinnamon muffin.
How about
from
this?
Sheets.
How about we back out of this? Because I think there was a... Is there something else under that?
But all right,
Well, not under the fucking...
we can't talk about that. But this
weakest
is
Boundaries.
this might be like a what do you call it? What do you call it? Not a rock bottom moment.
Yeah.
But a moment of real like reflection. Like,
Yes. Just talk about
no,
it.
I mean, let me give on real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Lauren, put the solo light on me. Just spotlight this shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna one man show this. Like, you know, coping with drug addiction is it's no easy task. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
once it starts to leak over to your professional life, you
Yeah.
know, you on the podcast, chain smoking with the homies,
Yeah.
forgetting what you're talking about. That's not good.
It's not good.
It's not great for the listening experience.
And we tell
they
people,
come to see professionals at work.
and we tell people to support and, you know, like the video and share it. Comment down below those wild LOIs.
Yeah.
We always talking about those wild LOIs.
Is your phone okay?
Nah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, nigga. We everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We everywhere.
While I'm trying to find this.
And most of the time we're high.
I don't think nobody has said anything about it though. Like, yo,
They don't notice.
y'all need to chill.
Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, niggas like to make YouTube videos and shit. You at that level of fame. You ain't getting crumbs, but you getting
I got
you
enough
getting hate mail.
I got enough for people to invest so they get residuals, nigga. I'm a stock, nigga.
Yeah, but not for real though.
I'm
It's
a
like,
fame stock.
like actually, Lauren and F-Mac, what do y'all think?
About
How do you think the weed
Found it.
has been affecting the podcast? Be honest with us.
For y'all's,
Yeah.
I don't think it's changing much for y'all's.
yeah, it's not. Crazy.
So you saying that like if we were sober, we would be just as dumb and forgetful?
I put it in at the bottom if it pops up.
I got you.
I honestly,
I feel- I think
I'll
they
let
just
I'll let
diss
him
us.
finish his talk.
nah.
He can
Under,
finish.
My feelings are hurt.
no, don't take it like that. When I started with y'all, I feel like y'all were already on that shit anyways. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
But
y'all
this is
were
the
lighting
pro-
up before the show every time.
And this is the problem with consistency, right? Consistency is great. It's phenomenal if you're using it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
We've been so consistent in our nature while also growing, right? Y'all agree?
I believe so.
Okay,
I believe
okay.
so.
Oh no, you've grown a lot.
Grown a lot. And so have you.
Nah, you've grown more.
Wanna sh-
You've grown more than anybody.
So
in this
have you.
room. You've grown more than anybody in this room.
So-
What do you want to do, nigga? Because everybody in this room has seen what I have over here.
Hey,
You about to just make some fairy tale shit up.
come on, man.
What's up? All right, put it down.
But nah, man. While also growing.
Right.
Expanding.
And expanding and whatnot. But nah, it's really only a problem. Smoking in general is only a problem when AJ smokes before homeroom. But that's another conversation because we found what we was looking for. Shout out to whoever posted this fear buck. So
You want to start down here first?
yeah, let's start down there. So Shaq heard, you know what I mean? Actually, let's start up. Thank you. Shaq heard the response. He was like, nigga, you want to fight the diesel, nigga? You get gasoline versus diesel, nigga? Which will last longer? Which one got more stamina? Do you know the answer?
Wait, what was the question again?
Regular gasoline or diesel, which one lasts longer?
I feel like diesel probably burn faster.
Hey, shout out to Tone.
Yeah.
Hey, you smart.
I'm a working man, nigga. Manual labor.
That was a great guess, nigga.
Yeah.
It's 50% chance.
At the White House. You know, I was 50-50, but hey, you know, hate on the nigga when he's shining.
Hey,
That's
I got
what you
to.
do best.
Dwight Howard.
Indeed.
Hey, all right. The fact you think I care about you is
Do it
funny.
in the Shaq voice.
Okay. I don't have a good Shaq. You try. You.
I don't know if I have.
Okay.
The fact that you think
At-
I care about you is funny,
Wow,
but I
that's
won't ever bring your name up again. Since it's a big man, a jokester that can't take a joke. Yeah, nah, I can't. Try the Shaq.
Welcome to the party. I was waiting for you to say that.
You go for it.
Dwight,
man.
hey.
Won't
at
ever say your
Dwight-
name again, ever again. Have a great day. Now
Oh,
you've
you're
been
doing like a
deleted,
hacky version.
like the
though.
diesel.
Yeah, that shit.
Have a great day.
It's coming.
It's the best, but it's a hacky version.
Yeah, it's coming from
Hey,
deep.
hey, Dwight Howard.
So you
The-
read it then. You read
The
it.
fact you think I care about you is
Oh no, you just sound special.
funny. But nah, that's my version.
Lord, read it in the voice then.
Hey, let me tell you something, Dwight. Dwight, the fact that you think I care about you is funny,
He becomes
but I won't ever bring your name up ever again. Sensitive big man. You can't be a big man if you're sensitive. I added that in. A jokester that can't take a joke won't ever say your name again, ever again. Have a great day, and now you've been deleted. Have a great day. Hashtag I never cared. Hashtag trust me.
All right, now I'll do Dwight Howard. Go down. Did he reply, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you care. Cause you insecure. Cause your insecure ass been hating and talking shit for 20 years. You too big to be this insecure. I hope you don't bring my name up again. 52 years old, tweeting me and still hating. Now all this time you was joking, you always been jealous. Jealous of Kobe, Penny, Wade. You jealous of Charles too. Go move around, big lazy insecure ass. I still have that long 5-paragraph direct message you sent me a couple years ago, telling me that I'm not that great to hate, and you still doing it. It's 2025. Grow the hell up and move on.
That's my Dwight Howard.
You ending that shit like Butters.
And move on.
Hey, move out. Hey, bitch.
But nigga, you know, it's a lot of hater energy in Shaq's bones, and I feel
These
I
niggas
don't-
too big to be
the
mad.
only reason, and it's funny, there was a little bit more of that, but the only reason it hasn't really come out is because of the secret fraternity the NBA has with each other. It's very protected. You know, everybody understands that, like, all right, no matter what, you know, don't be fucking up other people's bags. Granted, I think Shaq's, you can't really fuck up that bag.
That's a big bag. Even if
it's-
you fuck it up, you know, it's like it's gonna be a lot left over.
But even somebody saying, hey, Shaq is an asshole, it's like, yeah. Because a lot of the people that are even fans of Shaq, that are probably even viewing this, come from that era where like Shaq was like, nigga, he was Superman. He was actually that guy.
Yeah,
He was the one and only.
and the only difference is he never had to be Clark Kent.
Yeah.
He could just be Superman all fucking day. He didn't have to turn the shit off. He woke up Superman.
Exactly.
He went to the locker room, put his cape on, but it's not like he had glasses on throughout the day.
Yeah, nah. He woke up with his hair done and just everything ready. He had a fluffer right next to him.
Dwight Howard isn't innocent. He isn't innocent in this situation. Like,
I think he is, dog.
Completely?
I think Dwight Howard is a cool guy when he's not trying to fuck you. I think other than that, I think he's just a regular nigga.
Who else has tried to take on the nickname or like the moniker in the branding of another person in sports and anything for real?
Talking about like the Superman moniker?
Yeah, like
Who else has done
Superman was his shit. But there's no
Kobe the Mamba? Well,
who else is a Mamba?
Oh,
And when they do it
Shaq
now-
already had Superman.
Yeah, and when they
Okay.
do it now, it's normally like a nod. It's like the
Yeah.
who was the one nigga?
Tatum?
The Red Mamba.
Tatum? Oh.
The white dude. I think his
The
name was
Red
Nico
Mamba.
Mannion or some shit like that. His nickname was the Red Mamba.
Yeah.
is normally a nod, but they don't
They'll
just
never take it.
the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
There's
always
no
something
more magics.
Yeah. That's true.
Well,
Other than the team, that's it.
and Luka Magic is probably a nod to.
They're just not. That's just like that's that
Luka
Luka
Magic is
That's,
just like-
yeah. That's like just what he does.
Nah.
That's
it's a nod
just
to
that's just
Magic,
the
nigga.
name. No,
It's a nod to Magic.
Nah, it's not a nod to Magic
I
Johnson.
mean, he
It
does
is
have some.
when you're a
No,
black
it is
man in
when,
America, nigga.
When you're a passer too,
Which Luka Doncic
Luka's a
is
passer
definitely.
too.
Which you are.
Luka's a passer too, so it is a little bit of a
It's a nod.
Because sometimes they say it when he does that crazy pass shit. Like that's
They
that
say it
Luka
because he's
Magic.
crafty.
But
When
that's
Luka
kind of
Where
a
did
nod.
that come
That's
from?
kind of
But
a-
it's not coming from Magic Johnson.
A tall white dude. It's just Luka. I'm telling you, it's coming from
No.
the Magic.
No, I'm
The
the authority
abracadabra.
on this. Trust me.
You're not the basketball nigga in
I'm
this.
the basketball nigga in this. I'm the basketball nigga in everything.
No.
Yeah. Did
That's
you
not
practice
possible.
that no in the mirror? It sounded a little rehearsed.
No.
Yeah, all right, cool. But yeah, I'm the basketball nigga.
You're
Trust
not the
me, it's
best.
his
Look,
own thing.
I hit somewhere,
It's his own
nigga.
entity.
No, nigga, I don't
You
know
hit
why I
nowhere,
hit
nigga.
somewhere, nigga. You're not the basketball
better
nigga.
not touch me,
You're
nigga.
not the basketball nigga. And you need to get that out of your heart.
The film said something else.
Against them, I know.
Against
I
everybody.
watched that shit.
Against everybody.
I watched it.
Your memories say something.
Bro, the last
guys.
2 games you played, you lost. Stop it. Now
Who?
we can keep going.
Who?
Because yeah.
Who?
Well, same.
Those weren't
we
the
did-
last 2
we
games
did to
I
him
played.
what Bryson did to him.
Dork. Nah,
Yeah,
you didn't do
nigga.
it to me what Bryson did to
Yeah.
me. I did not learn anything from losing that game. All I learned was that my teammates
Those
were both
games.
trash.
Those games.
I had
And
the worst teammates, so hey, do your thing. Do your thing.
This
Should
what
have
this
been more like Dwight.
what this is Shaq and Dwight right
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm saying.
I was just saying, like, this is literally, and you are Dwight.
Nah. Who's Shaq?
Probably Noble.
Yeah, probably.
In what way? I'm willing. I'm all ears. How?
I'll let you explain first, and then I'll go.
Because
All right, well,
somebody.
I'll tell you, he has more.
Oh,
of a
you
paint,
got.
he has,
You
he
need
has
time
more.
to figure it out.
He's more of a paint presence, so he's more of a bigger man than you. So like when he gets in the paint, he acts like a big man should in the paint.
But Lauren,
you don't.
Dwight
you don't-
Howard
you
is
don't
also
go
a
in the
big
paint.
man. So why? If I'm not a big man, why would my comp be
No, but
another
you-
big
you
but Lauren,
man?
are.
state the obvious.
But
I'm
hold
bigger.
on, no, hold on, Lauren. Let's go through this because that bullshit that you just tried to come up with on the fly
It wasn't no
made no
bullshit.
sense.
What?
I just- I'll say it again.
So since he plays
Yo.
in the post,
No, he
that
has more of
means
a-
I'm Dwight Howard.
No,
because I don't play in the
no, he
post.
plays
Dwight
better in the
Howard's
I'm
a
post.
legend.
also a nigga
No.
who plays in the post.
He plays
Make it
better
make
in-
sense. I'm just confused.
I'm gonna tell
Mac,
you.
do you understand?
I'm gonna
Yo.
tell you.
Yo,
You got that beanie on.
Can
that
I
might
tell
be
you?
that might be
Yo.
fucking with your
Yo.
interpretation.
You gonna let me tell you?
Hold on. Are you a part of this or am I talking along?
Are you
just
just going
saying-
to
Yo, I
filibuster
just
your
feel
way?
like-
Am I a part? Are you a part of this or am I talking
Dwight's,
along?
filibuster.
Dwight's Howard's Transylvania visits should not matter in your opinion on why
Yeah.
you are Dwight Howard.
Relax.
They should matter
bro.
to yours, nigga. He might have picked you up another charm.
Relax.
Now, Lauren, explain
You
you.
might
were
would've
just
bought
I
you
was
a
trying
real
to.
chain.
Explain yourself.
You done with your filibuster? You finished?
Did you hear me speaking?
Okay, finally. So what I'm saying is that this nigga has more of a paint presence. He stays in the paint. He'll get the ball. He'll do what he does, use his size, and finish. You gonna try to, but you're not much of a dominant paint presence like he is. Shaq is more of a dominant paint presence, and so is Nobles. Nobles is more of a dominant paint presence than you are.
And-
You're
Okay.
more side of
So-
a
so you're
mid-range
saying-
shooter. You're
so,
a dominant.
hold
You're
on.
more dominant presence on the court,
I get. Well, of course, that goes without saying.
but you're
This is-
less dominant in the paint. So I'm gonna give him the Shaq and you to Dwight. That's
So
how
just
it's gonna
so
be.
just so I get this clear, when you're guarding Justin
It's not about me.
and he's backing you down in
Not
the
about
paint, it's a lot more of a thing.
It's
to
about
deal
what he
with.
sees when he sees me
dominates
backing down you.
So he dominates you when you guys are like
Nope.
6 feet away from the
That's not
basket.
what I'm saying.
That's his range.
not what I'm
when
saying.
you're on him, there's nothing
Nope.
you can do.
Never said that.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to understand what's
Whoa,
going on.
whoa, whoa.
I'm trying to make sure I understand.
Life-
you cause complete annihilation to Lauren.
Life is about perspective.
Life is about perspective, and Lauren sees from under the basket with you apparently.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
All he
nigga.
sees is the net. Oh, shit. Nigga,
dunking-
backing me down. There's nothing I could do.
Hey man,
He's just too dominant.
I'm dunking down on niggas, man.
Yeah, nah. But different
Nah,
ways to play the
It's,
game.
it's a classic big man thing. Somebody's gonna hate on the other person. It's always gonna be what
Exactly.
it is.
First of all,
And look, man, at
I'm
the
talking
end
about
of the day,
Shaq and Dwight, man. Get out of your head.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
well, I didn't
saying.
even say anything yet.
Okay, all right, true.
Body-
Get out of your head,
Body
nigga.
language.
God damn, Lauren. There's not always gonna be pushback.
You're right.
You're free here. This is a comfortable environment. You can say what you want. You won't be antagonized all the time.
You're right.
Only when you deserve it.
You're right. I deserve that just now. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. So
You're
I
right.
just want to make sure you feel
All right.
you need to get that reassurance.
Yeah.
That make you good? You need some love? Well, I don't have nothing for you, nigga. J No's the only nigga that love you in here for real. But yeah, don't make that face. But yeah,
You Do you think in their
I'm
primes,
the Dwight Howard of
in
Menace
their actual primes though? You think Dwight, if they played in their primes against each other, you think they have more respect for each other?
No.
You think Shaq will have more respect for him if he played against him?
No.
And
probably less.
Maybe
think
Dwight. Dwight would have more self-respect. The only fault in this is that Dwight did kind of jag a nigga style, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So if he was playing with Shaq, it might give him the confidence or whatever. If it's not confidence, just the idea to get his own name.
He wasn't even Superboy
or Crypto.
Nah, I mean, like
the dog is cool too.
There's a couple different options. He could have been Batman.
Could have. Still got a cape.
What's a big nigga in the DC? Bane
or the Incredible Hulk.
That's not DC.
Not the well, fuck. He don't have to be DC.
Yeah, you know.
You see, you still trying to jack a nigga style. He could have been his own universe.
It's Dwight Howard.
He could have been Dwight Howard. Could have easily had the Incredible Dwight branding.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
He had the shoulders for it.
Incredible Dwight.
But he didn't.
Could have went.
But he was too busy smelling another nigga's locker.
ID. It's in. It's, you know what I'm saying? Incredible Dwight. It would have worked. There's a lot of ways you could flip that.
It could have worked, but I mean, this whole thing, they just need to squash it. And Dwight asking Shaq to fucking fight that's kind of childish too.
That is childish.
Shaq old as shit.
Yeah, that's childish.
He probably can't even tie his shoes.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, it could
Big-ass
get frustrating to be like, all right, like this nigga always got a problem with me.
That's true.
Like, how do we end this? Like,
But I'm also not.
I'm tired of you tweeting. So do we just got to fight and get this over with? Or
I'm also not inviting somebody 20 years older than me to a fight at no point.
Well, I mean,
if I'm 20, I'm not trying to fight a 40-year-old, and if I'm 30, I'm not trying to fight a 50-year-old.
Everything
You
is
know what I'm saying?
contextual, Lauren. Like if this 40-year-old was breaking into your house.
Yeah, but he's not breaking into my house. He might
Well,
say
that's
some
why I
words,
said
but-
everything is contextual.
and it's 40-year-olds that you see him, it's like, oh, this nigga got footwork. Oh shit, let me get right on this nigga.
There's no how. He's been there.
But
punch you like you're 22.
Yeah.
To what you said though, they're definitely gonna have to be tweeting because TikTok is going down. Can you go to TikTok?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
January 19th. Appreciate it. January 19th. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I wasn't-
You still not over that shit that you had like a month ago?
No, that was just a stutter. But I am still getting over it. Nigga, I was out in the cold. It was freezing.
You signed up for that.
I know. And I'm gonna reap the benefits, but it's still freezing, nigga. My hand, I think I caught eczema.
You're gonna reap the symptoms.
Caught eczema. It's crazy.
Yes, nigga, my hands are scaly. But TikTok is
on
going
that
down
time.
allegedly January 19th. It's about to go down, man. TikTok says it plans to shut down the site unless Supreme Court strikes down law enforcing it to sell. Okay?
Yes.
So let's just click on the link. Let's read these documents because that's what people that report on information do. They don't look for it, they just read it. Am I right? So in one of the most important cases of social media age, free speech and national security collide at the Supreme Court on Friday in arguments over the fate of TikTok, a wildly popular digital platform that roughly half the people in the United States use for entertainment and information. People use it for information, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Information
I do
is
remember
vague.
you was saying that. We actually talked about it on the pod, right? You brought it
I was
up.
talking about. I think I was talking about something else.
You was talking about Google, TikTok, and math teachers. You did that.
No, STEM talk. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, I went on there because when TikTok first started getting pushback for being mind numbing, they did a bunch of shit to try to all right, let's fix this branding. Like let's have like a whole section where it's just what Asian people have.
Yeah,
just smart learning definitions, equations, quadratics.
Yeah,
they got it, but yeah. What was your point again?
I was just saying.
You were just asking the question because you say people learn. Yeah.
But TikTok could shut down the social media site in the U.S. by January 19th unless the Supreme Court strikes down. Notes is in the way.
Just trying to make it up. Imagine what's there.
Strikes down or
otherwise?
Otherwise? You think it's otherwise?
It's got to be. Because it strikes down or
otherwise delete? Nah, that can't be right.
Or other. I wonder if Lauren. Yeah, okay, there it is.
Or otherwise.
I told you. Otherwise.
Yo, shit, nigga. Hey, that's.
I feel like you about to take it back. Yeah, that's why I was like, nigga, he don't look genuine. He don't look genuine. Nah, you ain't gonna do me again. I give you the fist. I initiated.
I wasn't about to take the second one back.
You didn't look genuine.
The first one was definitely a booby trap.
Oh, man, you terrible actor.
Unless the Supreme Court strikes down or otherwise delays the effective date of law aimed at forcing TikTok's sale by Chinese parent company.
Yeah, did you see that Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank was throwing his hat in? He actually was asking Trump for a little support. He was like, hey, man, listen, look, we're going to need any loophole possible to get this shit done.
Was he trying to buy TikTok or like the domain? I did read that, but it was like,
no.
Well,
TikTok, nigga.
We'll get to that. But somebody said, because this is in quotations, absent such relief, the act will take effect on January 19th, 2025, obviously.
We got 7 more days of this.
TikTok said in a December 9th legal filing that would shut down TikTok, one of the nation's most popular speech platforms, for its more than, okay, what is all this circle jerking? We get it. A lot of people use it.
Yeah, 170 million.
What are you trying to find out again?
Is what to know about the case.
More facts.
Yeah.
You fucking. There's no facts. They don't want it no more.
It's based on, it's a Donald Trump thing.
The thing is, they're treating this shit like a national security threat.
Yeah.
Because it kind of is. Like, if American people are using Asian technology that's just siphoning our data, they know too much about us, and we don't know nothing about them.
And that's the thing.
For real. What do y'all know about communist China?
With something like this, at first it starts out with trying to gain information, and then it slowly turns into like a mind controlling thing. And that's what it's turned into. Like, kids just need TikTok. People need TikTok. It's people that need TikTok.
You know, with our job, like, there's times where we're in neighborhoods and we see kids at the bus stops literally making TikToks.
Yeah.
Like,
you've seen that?
I've seen that like 1,000 times.
Well, I've seen just kids making TikToks, like just
same
in general.
shit. But like, you know, at the bus stop, at the stop sign,
Yeah.
niggas got the phone propped up on the fire hydrant.
Stop signs. They're,
You know
they're
what I
the
mean?
best like phone holder for these niggas.
It's the best place for rhythm.
The YNs love it.
Yeah, but it's a real thing. Like, that shit runs the youth, and we don't have that same kind of cold warfare going on over there. All we have is movies.
No.
All we have is movies and like entertainment, but I don't even know how far that gets into China.
It gets in there. It gets in there. Because they still look at the white man as like, you know, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But that's
it's
obviously not as powerful as, you know, having the main new social media platform that all of the young niggas are on.
Of course.
And it's not even just the young people, dog. It's grown adults who are also addicted to TikTok.
Yeah, nigga. And
who get all their information from TikTok. It's really like that.
That's a fact.
It's not the grandparent age. It's like our parents' age.
Yeah.
And a little bit younger.
But
AJ, y'all's age to like our parents' age. Y'all are just as hooked.
It's everybody. And
just that close.
It's a weird,
just as hooked.
It's a weird thing because, like you said, that we also have free speech. Like, we're trying to control like speech and different things of other countries and our own. Because you saw, Mark Zukerberg, like he went on Joe Rogan. I think one of y'all sent it.
Yeah.
I saw when you sent the text.
That's the most boring shit.
It was.
It's hard to
I
get
watched
through.
it though.
I watched some of it, but
it was robotic.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
I guess y'all see if we'll talk about it. But
nigga, it feel like they did it in a black and white room.
Nah, that's just his aura. But even him, like, he was talking about, like, yeah, man, we got pushback from the government with the whole vaccine situation.
Yeah.
You know, they're talking about, like,
people from the Biden campaign specifically.
Yeah,
That's what they said, yeah, they was like, yo, please stop saying that our drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Or even letting
that
people,
they have side
allowing
effects.
people to say that.
That they have side effects.
Same thing, you know, deducing it. But-
And even Mark was like, which it's not like a lie if there's cases of it. So it's technically, it goes under free speech. And so there's just a constant fight between like mind control. Like, it's not that the U.S. wants to help us. Not saying like nobody said that in here, but they just want to gain control back. Like, they just lost all complete control. Because China already owns, I'm pretty sure all the houses, or most of them that was lost in L.A. was owned by some Chinese parent company or something. Because these niggas are buying up hella property.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, they're buying up, just, I know we all been hearing it. Somebody ad-lib. God damn it.
San Diego.
San
Francisco.
Cary.
Asians. Curry.
Too. the small town in North Carolina, surrounding. Look it up,
full of Indians.
And so the fact that and I'm not saying not all Chinese people are like a part of this secret organization in China on WhatsApp, where it's like, yes, do this, now do this, good, now work here for 5 years, get to the
It might not be that easy, but there is some type of like semblance to how that goes.
A bunch of rich, crazy Asians are buying up property, and America is like, all right, look, man, y'all might can buy the property due to our loose laws that we got over here, but this whole thing with the internet and mind controlling, that has to end, and that's what's happening.
But even the way America went about like solving the security issue was kind of gangster. Like there was essentially we came up to their block and was like, hey, like you can't sell your drugs here. Like, The only way your drugs are getting sold is if we sell them. So it's like you can give us your drugs, or you can just go away somewhere else. Like what country, like what leader of any country would make the decision to be like, all right, cool, and then go back, or not country but business would make that decision and then go back to their shareholders and like still have respect for themselves. Like y'all just got bullied out of your job.
Yeah.
I can't elect you to lead nothing.
Hey man, I guess old America's back, man.
It was an impossible ask for them. So it's like, and I think deep down that like, the powers that be pretty much figured that, they ain't gonna sell this shit, so it's just gonna end up getting banned.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know if that's what they wanted.
It depends. Like, I don't know the terms and conditionings of like whatever contract they had mocked up, if they even had one. Because what it seems like the government was like, all right, you got to sell it or delete it, and it doesn't even seem like they was like, all right, we're gonna get to you back on the contract to sell. There's probably just like, okay, and they just haven't even responded to like nobody has talked. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't. My bad. I'm pretty sure they didn't. There hasn't been any like information on the actual agreement, or like it. Just because you sell it doesn't mean you're not.
You got to sell it to a U.S. company,
right?
But
U.S.-based company.
But the whole thing, like, it's probably still going to be Chinese people working there. I mean,
yeah, maybe I don't know.
Chinese people on the.
But selling it to a U.S. company probably means turning over your protocols or certain pieces that allow you to operate it properly to where now the U.S. has control of these protocols and these ways to make sure our information is safe.
We're
so that's why
the
that's exactly. So that's why they're not selling it, because selling doesn't mean I'm just going to give you this thing. It means I'm going to give you the keys to this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now you get to literally go on my house instead of just asking.
Instead of just asking, yeah. So they don't want to give you the keys for it. It's like, yeah, sure, we'll let you in. Come on inside. But you don't know that I have this bitch booby trapped and cameras going in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you have no idea. But it's like the Americans looked around and was like, oh, is that a teddy bear or is that a camera in that motherfucker?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, okay, no, my nigga. We're going to either leave this house. I'm not paying rent no more unless I own this motherfucker. What's up? That's actually what's happening.
Yeah, you will pay a mortgage.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. How do y'all think that
you click on that New York Times app?
How do y'all think the younger generation is going to react to this actually getting banned? Because throughout time, like most revolts have been led by the youth. Like as soon as you piss off motherfuckers in there, like a lot of like the people who aspire to be a part of it are probably going to be younger, but the people on the field for real, like 18, 20, 25, whatever that age is.
Yeah.
Once you piss them niggas off, it's like they're going to speak about it because they're not as caught up in the old way of doing things as the parents, to where it's more like, all right, just chill and obey. And, if you don't like what's going on, just vote the next nigga next year.
Yeah.
But don't revolt against the system. But young people aren't like that.
I don't know.
And
I don't think it's going to be.
This is a real blow.
I don't think it's going to be anger. Like, it might be. I don't think it's going to be anger. I do think a lot of the younger crowd that was making their life off of TikTok, those are the niggas that you got to watch out for if their house isn't already burned down from the LA fires.
Yeah,
but those are the niggas that you got to like, watch all schools, nigga. They might just lose it. Because you got to think about like 20,000, 30,000 a month. Even on the low end, 10,000. Like, those are the people that are probably really going to be affected. Because realistically,
that's their actual livelihood.
Because it's a benefit for us. Like, that's just another platform we don't have to market to, kind of. And it goes both ways. I'm saying that out of our laziness.
Well,
they'll pivot.
Well, that's what I was
All
going to say.
going to happen, they're just going to go to another platform.
Else.
And then I'm not going to say it's going to be a guaranteed success to where it's like, okay, TikTok don't work. Let me go on Instagram and make my life.
The chosen few.
The chosen few will.
who haven't, and you know, of course, if they were smart, they diversified.
Well,
you feel me? They diversified their platforms and whatnot.
They was already posting these reels
The good
everywhere.
thing about it is that it's like the whole thing going down, and it's not just them being gone. So there's more empathy for the people who are looking for those people. You know what I'm saying? Like their core fan base will still travel with them in a way.
And, you know, it's just
hopefully.
Are any of y'all like a little bit happy when this is happening?
I am.
Like deep down, just a little bit. Like
a little bit.
It's like if somebody flicks you off on the road and then like they hit a pothole, scratch their car up and shit, just like, fuck you, buddy. It's one of those because like I don't know about y'all niggas, but historically, like TikTok was just something I was against, and it was just pure emotion. Like there was no logical reason for that shit. Now I have one, nigga. Chinese spying on us, nigga. That shit is not bad, but it's like just seeing it now is kind of, you know, I don't find joy in it, but I was right.
You just don't want
That's
to.
all it is. I was right. I knew it was something off about this shit.
It may not be a big blow unless if something got to pop up, something new got to pop up right after. And I think Meta's going to do it. But if they pop up with something new right after, it may not be that big of a blow for a while.
Don't even have to be after. There are a few things that are already on the rise right now. I've heard of Lemon 8. I've heard of Blue Sky.
Yeah, everybody heard of Blue Sky.
I've been hearing those.
Lemon 8?
I never heard
Lemon
that
8.
Pull that up. Let's see.
Let's see this. You know, LOI this
They
year.
showing titties on there too?
I have no clue.
Is it
I
just
haven't
like
looked
TikTok?
in.
Is it just the number 8?
Yeah, just the 8.
Yeah.
Fresh discoveries every day.
Tone's about to be following.
Oh, it's powered
It's
by
literally
TikTok.
TikTok.
So this shit might go away too then.
Powered by TikTok.
Yeah.
Or it could just be where they're rebranding to because they know it's going to be locked down. I don't know.
I don't know. This doesn't
Instagram.
look. This doesn't really look
Nah.
fun.
Nah, I can already see like that one. Wait, go back.
This is just
you see that
pictures.
green thing? That's going to be ass. The one below that, that's going to be like just girls like in bathing suits working out. Like you can imagine what it's really going to be like. This is all a facade.
It looks like Instagram and Pinterest.
It does, doesn't it?
Looks like
It reminds me of too many other things that are better.
it looks like what I think 𝐹�MAC would enjoy.
Now pull up that.
course.
Yeah, he brought it up. Now pull up that Blue Sky TV or whatever.
Blue Sky?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know where you got the TV, but
Nah,
Blue
type-
Sea Radio.
type in TV.
Yeah, I heard about this one. This is like Twitter, though.
Instead of Twitter, it's the butterfly.
Yo,
Yeah.
there's only
right,
a
yeah,
couple
this is
ways to make a platform, dog.
This is Twitter.
There's like
this is
4 different ways to make a platform,
Damn,
and then
we
you
gotta
just
get on that
choose.
shit.
They didn't even take a different color.
Nah.
yeah, this shit is literally just
Yeah,
Twitter.
This is Twitter.
This is Twitter, but
It's a bird too. Oh, a butterfly.
it's a
That's kind of
butterfly.
like the same.
Yeah.
same colors
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, this one you just can't say anything. This one you're limited, I'm guessing.
In order to like compete with Twitter, you gotta have your corn got to be right. The
Have
corn
y'all-
community pushes most things. Like platforms don't get popping unless there's ass.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason TikTok really started moving for real.
Was because of the fitness ass and shit?
Hoes found a way around the laws,
That's a huge part of it.
so they didn't have to. But like, oh, I can feed my baby. It's legal. You know what I'm saying? You know, my big areola can show. You know, my veiny titties can show.
You know what I mean? It's a part of the terms of agreement.
Like all
Terms
those
of agreement services.
Dominican pages you follow on TikTok. Like, what? Just speak on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll make the joke for you. You fucking idiot. But it's funny that he's doing all like this. He's going on. Well, shit. I'm about to introduce some shit that
I
I've
know,
already been
yeah.
thinking about. But Mark Zukerberg on the Joe Rogan podcast, he was kind of talking about like you know, balancing that line between like having a company that's for the people, but like you got to play by their rules.
Nah, he didn't say that.
He didn't say it like that, but that's the sentiment of what he was saying. But like at the same time, with Trump being president, everybody's about to eat. That's already powerful. Like, did you see that? I think it was him, Jeff Bezos, maybe like Elon Musk. They all donated a lot of money to his inaugural celebration, whatever they call it. That's just
It's
you
nah.
you just buying points, nigga.
I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, shit, politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you pay to play, and
But they're gonna be able to really play, cause he is sex payment for real. Accepts.
yeah,
he
he's sex payments.
Yeah.
Donald Trump definitely
He probably
fucks money.
sex some payments too.
Donald Trump has fucked a bill before.
Yeah. Living in his wallet.
Yeah, exactly. But to what you was talking about, even he didn't. He said that, but he also said, did y'all hear? He was like, yeah, a lot of companies are very feminine now. Type in Mark Zuckerberg feminine companies, because this is important.
I know you're talking.
Mark Zuckerberg is calling this out. I'm gonna try to look for the bookmark. I know I saved it on Twitter, but he was basically like, yo,
what does he mean by feminine companies?
He's talking about masculine and feminine energy.
Are they? We talking about women CEOs or about how they approach the game?
He's talking about how they approach the game, like energy and business, like how so much of today's like business practices inside like is to like coddle people and like it's not. The masculine energy has been riveted, like taken away from a lot of things.
It's to coddle people. It's to breastfeed them.
Yeah,
it's a term that a lot of our grandfather's grandfather used to use. Like, man, you a breastfeed baby, nigga. You're soft.
Spoon fed.
Spoon fed.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Mama chewed your food up real quick.
Yeah.
Put it on the spoon and then put it in the straw for you to get it in.
Yeah, nigga. Penguin eating motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
are we bringing academics up to prove a point? That might be dangerous.
I just realized Twitter won't work on this if you don't already click the link.
Okay.
Can't search it.
But that's okay, nigga, because we always prepared, nigga. I got you, Lauren.
That's info.
I have your insolence.
He's on his phone.
I have it.
He was ready for this.
It's in there at the bottom.
He knew you would say that because you
Sounds
often do.
Boom. I even titled it for you. It's in there. But Mark Zuckerberg, he was talking about, it's a lot of neutering going on within the companies. And he even said something interesting. He was like, at the end of it, he was like, he didn't really understand it until he started taking MMA classes, until he started rolling. That's when his brain clicked. He was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, something clicked in my brain.
I've been a woman this whole time.
I've been feminine. It's like, what the fuck? It's like all this turkey bacon has culminated into me being soft.
He had a tussle with a dude to find out he was a woman.
I mean, tussle with a dude, that's... I mean...
not saying it's a bad thing. That's what happened.
I mean...
This is the truth of the matter.
Oh, I thought you was going
Is that
after
how you
jiu-jitsu,
became a man?
nigga. Wasn't how I became a man.
Yeah,
nigga.
how you
I started here
became a
saying
man.
that shit. That shit makes me sick, nigga.
How you
What did you say,
became
nigga?
a man, nigga. Yeah.
I was born a man, nigga. I came out the womb ready.
Good.
I came out like a actual
mom in the
animal.
room?
No, like an actual animal, ready. Like I didn't even need all that other shit.
Or just feral.
I cleaned myself off. Yeah, give me that towel, nigga. I want myself.
No, animals don't clean themselves
Shit all
off.
up in my shit, doc.
That's a
What
gentleman.
the fuck? I did that. But let's hit play.
For me, it's I think a lot of the corporate world is like pretty culturally neutered, and I just think like having, I grew up. I have 3 sisters, no brothers. I have 3 daughters, no sons. So I'm like surrounded by girls.
Oh,
and
he is feminine.
women like my whole life, and it's like so I think I don't know. There's something the kind of masculine energy I think is good, and obviously society has plenty of that, but I think corporate culture was really like trying to get away from it, and I do think that there's just something. It's like I don't know, all these forms of energy are good, and I think having a culture that like celebrates the aggression a bit more has its own merits that are really positive, and that has been a kind of a positive experience for me. Just like having a thing that I can just like do with my guy friends and like and it's just like we just like beat each other a bit. I don't know, it's good.
It is good.
Yeah,
I agree. It's good.
I get it. He's tired of apologizing for being a billionaire. Because we live in this age now to where it's a lot of college students on these campuses that are like eat the rich.
Yeah.
Like there's no such thing as a morally ethical billionaire. They're all just slimy fucking chameleons.
Well,
in suits.
Well, I think yes, but I think that's what's coming out of him now.
And that's what I'm saying is that like he's tired that he's gotten to that point. It's on all levels because he's talking about like how actual businesses interact with each other too, but it's also the reaction to these niggas. It's like it's just we want people who are we want people who are confident enough in themselves to think that they can have a major corporation and lead thousands of lives to act like they're not that.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, you don't, for a nigga with that kind of conscience to also be humble, nigga, you asking for like a bitch with the perfect titties and ass
How
ratio.
could I even get this far if I don't have a different kind of mentality? Where
You
it's
know
like
what I mean? You gotta kind of, you literally have to be a little less caring, a little less emotional, because you have so much to care for. Like, if you're dealing with one person, that's different.
Yeah.
You enact that same strategy of like, you know, I got to worry about the macro. This is one person we're dealing with, but he dealing with thousands of individual people all with the same issue. So at a certain point, you kind of got to get removed from that shit.
Yeah.
Emotionally. And he's just tired of apologizing for it. But at the same time, billionaires do be fucking niggas over. There's a lot of blood that gets shed. And like literally at every level of business, there's somebody who's getting fucked over. Especially in the origin. Like, you remember what I was telling you about, you know, a situation I was telling you about?
With business? Yeah. Me
Well,
too,
I could probably just say that because they don't know what we work for.
Yeah.
So I was at the gas pump one day, and like apparently this dude who helped build the company that me and him worked for, he was best friends of the owner's son. I don't know. Should I keep telling the story?
Overall, it was outside, and this is the same thing that happened to Tony. It happened to me. I was outside one day, ran into another guy that does something else. You know what I mean? Outside job, I think it was a termite or something.
Pest control.
Maybe a plumbing nigga. But he had worked previously and just knew about our company and whatnot. He was like, "Yeah, man. Let's just say your boss, he'll get money anyway."
Oh, so it's habitual.
He's yeah, goddamn. It doesn't matter. Rain, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter. He wants money.
So we work for a masculine corporation.
A lot of masculinity in that,
I feel it.
in that room.
Yeah, you know, that's what attracted me.
I feel it.
So I feel like I can be at home here.
Yeah. It's a lot of me in here.
That's why I told you to work there.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, you have to come. Like, come on, man.
I'm so manly, he knew I could fit in. He was like, oh, nigga,
Yeah.
Me and all the other strong men.
Yeah.
Me and all the other strong men.
You know what's crazy? When you see the niggas that we work with, they're like the most little rascal looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, nah. It's just a collection of bandits. That's what we all look
and
like.
misfits.
If we took a Facebook photo, yeah.
Apocalyptic movie type shit.
Oh my god.
Nah, nigga, it would be a fire movie. Nah, I mean, I already know who would die.
First?
Yeah. Or just sad, most sad. Maybe not first, but the most like, dog, nah, not this one. We kind of sacrificed the first thing. That was on purpose.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah. This guy, oh my God. If only he was fast enough. And you know, that, and it's the corporation we work for.
Who would die here?
For what? What are you talking about?
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Survival situation, all of us, the cast of Menace Material.
In what situation?
That's the good question.
Yeah, it depends.
Because there's different scenarios. Like, we could be in like a slasher. Like, somebody just broke into the studio with a machete and they're just trying to kill somebody, anybody.
I think I would be good in that situation.
Well, hold on.
I think I would be good
Better
in
question.
that
What
situation.
situation do you think you wouldn't be good in? Think hard. I know it's probably unimaginable, unfathomable.
I don't know, man. Maybe
you're
don't know.
You're
If-
useless against anything demonic.
if Dwight Howard was a slasher, I might be a little worried. If that was a nigga trying to come after me, it's like, oh God.
He can jump so much higher than you.
Death is better than what's about to happen. Nigga.
Yeah, nah.
But
anything demonic, nah.
I mean, demonic. Was this a haunted house, nigga? A haunted studio?
It could be.
Haunted studio.
Come on, no, nigga. I think even then.
I think Ed Mac would get possessed
no.
first.
What are you talking about?
No, that's why you would be more susceptible because you think that shit works.
I think it works.
Yeah.
No, I
You'd
know
be the
how.
one who like stays there and it's just like my charm will protect me, and then you'd be out of there.
Lauren,
It's like getting a nigga off Craigslist to fix your airbags. Like, you're not gonna know if he did it until it's time.
Lauren, I would hate to be in a horror movie with you
Because
because
you would, because I'd be gone.
You would be the first guy to be possessed.
Nah,
that's
Like
Ed Mac.
you would
Nah.
be,
That's F-Mac.
no. Lauren would be the secretary
I'd be the person to notice
to
it.
the evil lord that we're trying to run from. He'd be like, no, Lawrence the
I'd
the
be the
underling
nigga,
now.
I'd be the nigga
of
that's
another
making
guy.
sense. I'd be the nigga that's making sense, but you wouldn't want to listen until you realize that something happened.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're that inquisitive? What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, Lauren's gonna be the most engaged looking in all the planning situations. He's gonna be like, what do we do?
Yeah.
No.
You think that's a good? I don't know. I feel like you might be the first leader. You know how there's normally like a first leader that's like, yeah, we're gonna do it this way, and then he gets killed off. So we're like, okay, yeah, that was obviously stupid.
Yeah.
Anybody else got any ideas?
Yeah.
I'm glad he's the first Indian over the hill. Lauren's the first Indian over the hill.
I have
He's
one.
like, nah, we gotta do it like this.
Yeah.
and then he just get a head chopped off.
I'll step up to
That's
the plate.
actually Noblez that you're talking about. You're
No.
speaking.
No, I would be the second leader.
Actually, he's the second nigga.
I'm
Yeah,
the second leader.
he's just the
I'm second leader. I think
he's gonna use your confidence.
yeah.
and piggyback
And that's
off.
another thing. Lauren is the confidence guy. Like, yo, I know we fucked up right now. I know we going through it, but we got
AJ gonna hold us back. AJ gonna be the one that gets some type of crippling injury.
AJ
And we gotta drag him around to the point where it's like, damn, man, like you might be better off as bait.
AJ's gonna eat that granola bar you was saving while you're hunting. You're gonna come back and be like, damn, I'm glad I got this granola bar to eat.
Oh yeah, somebody
And he's
always
gonna be
gets
eating that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna turn on us.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you ain't my Nutri-Grade.
F-Mac might F-Mac he's the guy that the classic, oh, you was bit the whole time, nigga.
F-Mac survives on
that guy.
accident. No, I think F-Mac survives on accident.
He doesn't have that type of hope or luck.
F-Mac has that kind of charm and like, just like, yo, I just fell into the right situation.
F-Mac is
we all found cars. He's the only one with gasoline. It's like, oh fuck, this thing F-Mac is.
F-Mac
He's really surviving the apocalypse.
F-Mac would turn into Channing Tatum in End of the World. Y'all remember that movie?
This is the end.
This is the end.
Fuck no, I'm not.
You would
Don't
be
do
Channing
that.
Tatum,
Don't
and
do
this is
that.
the end. I appreciate that, F-Mac. You're a good sport. But nah, he would honestly be Channing Tatum. Y'all don't know that?
Nah, he the Jonah Hill.
Whoa. So just
Nah,
type in.
he be the Jonah
No,
Hill.
you don't understand. Type in
are the
Channing
worst.
Tatum.
Like,
This is the end.
These are the worst characters to be in this shit.
He's the worst characters to be. Oh, I remember this part.
Do you even need to see it?
Oh yeah, so you're gonna survive by any means.
Yes, yes. He's gonna
That nigga's
survive.
gonna choose up. Who was he with? He was with Danny McBride, right? Yeah.
This is a good movie.
Play this scene if we can. We'll cut it out.
At least a minute. Play it when
You said what?
play it to when Channing Tatum is like, because this is like the whole fucking
The whole thing. Yeah, I got you.
yeah. This is
You can't eat us? Fuck that, man! I do whatever the fuck I want, when I want. I butt fuck this dude. I do whatever I want. This is my gimp. Channing, introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, man?
That was crazy.
It's Channing Tatum.
That's Channing Tatum, dude. What the fuck? Channing fucking
F-Mac,
Tatum.
what the
I found
fuck?
him wandering on the freeway. I collected him, made him my bitch. Get off my dick. I call him Channing Tate Yum.
Hardcore, man.
I got him trained good. Watch, go strict. Wait, shake hands. Fucking roll over.
My creep.
fucking roll over. Nah, man, that shit is funny.
Yo, that was
That's crazy.
That was funny. But nah, seriously, like F-Mac would make a
Yo, F-Mac.
Yo, you a good
F-Mac
gift.
can do a backflip too.
not at
No,
all.
F-Mac would be a
F-Mac's
good
the only person in here who can backflip.
Do a backflip into that spot.
He do a backflip into it.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
ready.
Oh, that's insane.
This is the worst.
That's insane.
Yeah, all those gymnastic moves you know
man.
will come in handy, nigga.
Shit.
I feel like F-Mac would be the most identifiable in a gimp man still. Like he put
Yeah.
that on. It's like F-Mac, what are you doing? I can see you.
Well, whoever his dominatrix is, you know, he'll make him keep the afro and shit.
Oh,
So
man.
he'll be very
Put
noticeable.
on his kink. Yeah, nah, you at the will of your master.
Damn it, F-Mac. But yeah.
All of that from this masculinity talk.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hilarious.
He's got a womanly corporation. What can we say?
I guess.
Your business got hips, F-Mac. Ugh.
Ugh.
Jesus.
I ain't say I like that. It's a woman. It's a woman. Fuck it.
In this alternate universe. You talking to F-Max in her hoe?
Thought it was business. Thought it was LLC,
Hey,
dog. Come
trying
on.
to mac on his inner bitch. Did y'all? How long we been going?
2:43.
I'm about to say I kind of have to piss. I've been having to piss for like
Yeah. I used piss as motivation today. It didn't work.
as 30 minutes. Yeah,
It normally does, but it didn't work. So
Damn, we kind of missed this half man, more woman. That was kind of funny. This was supposed to be kind of intertwined with the whole firefighter thing.
Yeah.
But this was a commercial for Fox's show, 9/11.
So propaganda.
911.
Yeah. 911, yeah, because it's a dash. Good look.
It's 2 dashes. Yeah, that's how you pronounce 911.
But it's also, I mean, hey, but 911, and it sent the internet in an uproar because it's not a parody. This is an actual commercial.
Is his name Larson?
Nah, no.
Like if you're a cop, you can't have felony names.
Nah, that's why I called it half man, more woman. This is a woman. Yeah, this is a girl. Let's play it.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand.
Yeah, go back to that.
Wait, just run it from the top.
That looks
please.
like you.
What?
Run it from the top. Like this one of them videos, you get caught up watching one thing.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Whoa. That was stupid.
And that's
this for real.
Yeah, that last part was
and this,
crazy.
by the way, this is a real
she fire shaming people.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be in a stupid ass fire.
That's crazy.
That's what made me come into work today.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is? So she just admitted she's not strong enough.
She's not strong enough to lift a man. Not even Lauren.
Not a mini man.
Like she's not strong enough to lift Lauren. Not
That's
that
tough.
Lauren isn't strong enough to lift. I think if Lauren had to lift, probably you, definitely.
Now Lauren could probably lift everybody.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
can.
We keep just throwing around the word lift. Lift is different than drag somebody
Drag out of a
danger.
fire, a burning studio.
That's a lot easier to do than to lift
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, you could do it. I could do that though.
Upper body pulled
Yeah,
up,
everybody,
legs dragging.
especially with the right amount of adrenaline, like yo,
Yeah,
this
I
nigga
can
about
do
to
that.
die. Like,
I can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
AJ, that might be a problem.
I've wrestled with AJ before. I've been able to. You know what I'm saying?
He was smaller than though.
Maybe
He
by
was
like
smaller?
20
They
pounds, but not.
That can make the difference.
They can.
If only this nigga was 20 pounds lighter, he wouldn't have burnt to a crisp.
AJ might be easy. The only thing with you taking off those Timbs first, that would have to go because those are dragging everybody. Timbs is headache, nigga.
Yeah, that was a
I think
good
it
one.
might be better to grab from his feet
Totally.
actually.
Yeah.
Who, AJ? No, I
Yeah.
think AJ's better to roll because he got like the
Well, roll is definitely the best option.
He's got
if
like
it's an option.
cylindrical shoulders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
them motherfuckers are just like a barrel.
So he's gonna kick him down the
Donkey
hill.
Kong that nigga.
Yeah.
All right.
What? That nigga stop, drop, and roll. He might already be on fire. That's probably better for him.
Okay.
You know, I did the firefighter test one time. I was gonna be it.
You was gonna be it. Did
Be
you
a
pass?
firefighter. I missed by 1 second.
In what?
The obstacle course thing.
You missed by 1 second, Lauren.
Yeah, because they
I
had
know
this
you
thing.
killed yourself when you got home.
Well, I had to catch up. I did something. Yeah, I did something wrong. Where it's like one of these things where you got to crawl through. I like slipped because it was like wet and shit. Like what we was doing from outside.
It was wet.
And that little section slipped me up. And then I still caught back up, but it was like, damn, 1 second, bro, for real. That's
And
cool,
even
though.
missing it by one, even getting it perfectly on time is still not passing.
It's still no. It is.
No, it's
I mean,
passing.
it's passing.
It's not passing.
It's
absolutely
nerve-wracking,
passing.
but it's
Yeah,
passing.
it's passing. It's passing.
Just like
Because
how
put
just
it
like how
this
being
way,
on
Because
time
for
at work-
perspective, how many people like beat it?
Oh, not very many at all. Actually,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. But
because they're like you.
Nah, they're a lot better.
Nah,
than
I killed all the other things, but you do them all like back to back. So it's like after doing like they make you run like a mile and a half or 2 miles or whatever. After doing that, and then still having to do these other events, like you do like 5 events. You know what I'm saying, and like number 3 is like running a mile and a half, and then after that you like don't really get much break, and you go into the next thing, and then you got to do this whole thing. So it's like an endurance test
That's
altogether.
crazy. Yo, so this was like a real thing that happened to you. Like, how old were you when you decided to save lives?
Nigga, this shit was like 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
Because I have a
I don't
friend
know how
who's-
old you are now to do the math.
Maybe 5 actually. I have a friend who's a firefighter, and it was just gonna be like another thing to do to open up a little more time as well. Because it's like you work
more time.
You work a lot of hours, but you get a lot of days off too. So it's like you have
Studio sessions.
You have like 3 days on or whatever it is, but you work like 24 hours for that day. So
Yeah.
you're there, but then like whatever days off you have like a lot. So the schedule, I was looking for a schedule at the time.
But there also,
you know, he would
there's
have
couches
Shane
in there.
with a camera.
But it's
shooting a
like,
music
I was
video.
thinking about like, you know what I'm saying? They have like, they live like in their, I don't know if you want to call it barracks or whatever. Like they have somebody who's cooking that day. They have somebody who's doing this that day. You driving this that day. And then like they have got weights in there. It's like everything I would have needed.
It's a couple Channing Tatums in there. Yeah.
So it's
And
like a
plus
whole
they
bunch of, all right, whatever.
And plus, if you would have got that, seriously, if you would have got that, they would have looked out for you. They would have put you in the short fire truck, one with the short ladder.
Nah, he would have been the nigga
One
on
that
top.
fits you.
He would man the hose.
No,
he can
long
get on
story-
top of the truck fast.
Long story short, well, I was gonna say, you could pass that test and still not be able to lift a person. I was trying to get back around to that, but you could probably pass that test and still have trouble in real life.
Well, yeah, because
I don't think
the
the test is-
is just like, yo, we gotta put something together to see if niggas is even capable of this. Like, if you're not capable of this, you definitely can't do that.
Because
But
they got like tire pull too, but like it's like that's not really human for real.
they don't got like gurneys we can roll niggas on real quick.
Yeah, shit like that. I don't know.
And you see,
Oh,
like,
they do have a person thing where you
shit
had to
in
carry
an
a
hour.
person. I forgot I had to do that part too.
Yeah, like you can like because you can
carry him a distance.
Physics is a real thing. Like if
Yeah.
you got the leverage, if you time a certain way,
Yeah.
you know, it's still gonna struggle, but it's better than trying to pull.
I
'em.
did have to carry a body a certain distance, and then that's one of the events. Yeah.
Was it alive?
No, it's like a dummy that they give you.
They had me
Yeah.
do something real similar when I was doing lifeguarding. When I had to do the little training shit, I had to do like a brick on top of my chest, swim across the whole Olympic-sized pool. That shit was rough.
Where was you auditioning the lifeguard at?
I was
the,
in-
the White House, nigga. Why the fuck you gotta? Why you gotta be a
Swim with a
Navy
brick?
SEAL?
This nigga.
I was in Raleigh. It was Raleigh.
Oh.
Yeah. That shit was tough.
Did you get the job?
Brick on
Yeah,
your
I
chest.
did.
Word.
Yeah.
Look at you go.
I mean, have you ever saved lives?
Nigga, I was whistling the whole time.
Oh, okay. So you prevented lives from dying.
Yeah, if anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it barely even felt like that.
So how do you feel about her statements though? Just in general, like
I think that
being
her
in a
I'm
dumpfire?
confused by them.
I think that her statements align perfectly with what Mark Zuckerberg was talking about. You know what I'm saying? This work culture has been feminized. No masculine fire department will say that. They wouldn't even think of that.
And it's not even about her being a woman. It's about her not being a hero. Because if you're a firefighter, and like, first of all, if you're a firefighter and you're a man, like what she's presenting to be, you should hear that and be like, oh, nigga, I'll get your husband, his uncle, and his grandfather all on one shoulder and pull these niggas out.
Yeah.
Not a single crisp on them. Even if it's not true. You just gotta, that's the arrogance I want my firefighter to have, nigga. You gotta have that Superman syndrome. You gotta think you're Dwight Howard.
Yeah, yeah. I don't care if you build like motherfucking, I don't know, Kelly Rowland, that you're a firefighter. That
Yeah.
comes with responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Pick me up. Janae Aiko, I don't give a fuck.
I'm on your shoulders.
Yeah. Hold me
Drag
down.
me to freedom. I'll dead weight my shit. I'll be, yeah.
Well, dead weight is worse.
Yeah, exactly. Give them a challenge. I want my firefighters to be able to save me if I'm dying.
Yeah, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It's not really that much to ask for, but like, I don't even know how she kept her job after saying some shit like this.
like that, right?
Like, can she even allude on public platforms to like, yeah, you know, I feel like they can't even joke like that.
Nah.
Like, yo, if Donald Trump was sitting in a burning building that was on fire, I wouldn't save him. I ain't
Yeah.
go for him. Even if that was like a little cooler joke.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that.
He got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
She has to be willing to save pedophiles.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad everybody thought about that. That's what I wanted to do.
I didn't know where to go.
But no, for real though, it's like when it comes, you can't have any kind of like prejudice when it comes to that
To
shit.
what
Because
you
first
said,
of all,
yeah.
you just see a nigga on fire. You don't know if he touches kids.
Yeah. Well, that type of job is supposed to humble you. You know what I'm saying? With the type of shit that you see.
It's supposed to be the great equalizer.
You're the first responder a lot of times. The
Yeah.
firefighter shows up before everybody most times. No matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like
The
you call
firefighters, nigga.
you call 911, the fire department shows up. You know what I'm saying? They see a lot of shit.
What the firefighter truck in Jamaica look like?
Actually, I saw one when I was down there.
Shit is a GNC truck with a motherfucking
There was actually
water guns.
They had a firefighter
Let's tape
who
that.
passed, and there was a motorcade fire trucks and fire things, like
little memorial,
respecting him, like on the way to the
Man.
funeral. Yeah, because I had
That's
just
fire.
left from a funeral spot with our motorcade, and we saw another motorcade going.
Yeah, even in downtown Raleigh,
For the
there's like
firefighters.
there's this. I forgot what street it's
Still didn't
on.
answer my question.
I forgot what street it's on, but they got like a bunch of statues and like this this big marble structure with names of like fallen firefighters. Like it's a real like memorial. I just happened to stumble upon that shit when I was walking. I was like, damn, this shit is serious. Like there's like a real commemoration center for firefighters right in the middle of downtown.
I think firefighters have more of a. They are a not thankless job, but like they be doing a lot of shit.
Being a cop is dangerous,
but
you get a lot of days off in terms of like
Right.
running red lights, no
Right.
traffic tickets. What you got, like 2 grams, nigga? My mother smoked more than that. Get out of here, stupid.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple of those days.
Yeah.
But with a firefighter, it's just like if you're getting the call,
it's like that.
It's at a certain level. It's like at least level 2 or 3 of severity.
Yeah.
So hey, you gotta be ready for that shit.
Hey man,
You got to show up in dumb places where people put themselves in dumb places.
Hey man, exactly. Got to be able to save people
from dumb places.
Know what I'm saying?
I heard somewhere that they say a lot of firefighters are gay though, comparatively speaking. Like how like in sports, there's more football players that are playing for that side than there are basketball players on that side. Just in terms of how the sport goes.
Allegedly.
That's what they say about cops and firefighters. The firefighters are a little bit more.
Well, there's a pole in their living space and they have to ride down it in order to get to work. So doing that every day, I could only imagine the adverse effects.
It's all about how you go down the pole, though.
You can't go down the pole.
You don't have to go down
Type
with
in going
style.
down the pole gangster.
Nah, nigga. You know how like the SWAT team jumps
Type
out
in
of
masculine way of going down a pole.
the same way the SWAT team niggas jump out of the plane with like the little rope. What's it called?
Parachute?
No, not even a parachute. When they slide down the rope, they're not up that high.
I hate that there is stuff on it.
Masculine way to going down a fire pole.
This is the modern way. How does the modern man do it?
Let's get some volume.
Exactly. They
Bro, he
don't. They
looks
go down the
scared.
stairs. It was a trick, nigga. Real
Go
men
to
don't
a
go
real
down.
one.
Real men don't go down
I got
poles.
you. I got you.
Fire pole training. See how they learn.
Safety and techniques.
First thing, most importantly, you want to make sure your landing area, your landing
Pause.
pad is not.
This it leads to nowhere. This is a stripper pole.
It's a mock pole.
It's a mock pole.
It's a training pole. Man.
It's a training pole.
You can't just have a nigga jump through the floor on his first time. Nigga,
Yo,
it's
it's a
dangerous.
training pole.
Look, they got both.
Come on, dog.
You start with the training pool, then you work your way up to real holes.
To prove it, I'm dressed head to toe, all the finest safety apparel.
All right,
Sponsored.
come on, man.
What I'm going to go over is some techniques to slide down this pole safely, get us down there around the
What is the
pole.
what is
and
the
then use
maximum radius? Like how big of a nigga can you be until it's like you gotta take the stairs? I'm like everybody.
I mean,
you gotta hop down them stairs.
Knowing them, the poles are very strong.
Wait,
they
but-
probably use titanium poles.
Was he about to jump down that shit?
I think so.
Let's let Tony see him slide down it.
I don't know if he does it. Oh yeah, there you go. In one of these.
Don't act like you're not gonna take your eyes off the
hands
screen.
as your guide down the pole. A nicely lubed pole makes it a lot easier. You hear less squeaking. This one's a little tight, so you're gonna hear some screeching on this. So here we go. This is the first slide.
Like even the fact that
Around the pole and down.
he cut it a little close. You see that shit?
I fucking hate that sound.
It looked like he was about to hit his back.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Nah,
But
man.
even the fact that that's a conversation you had to have with like one of your coworkers. Yo, John, you ain't lube up the pole, dog. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I burn my hands up sliding down.
Yo, we got some jelly on that pole, man.
It's the blender technique.
Oh, you.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The other day I saw this video of this nigga. He was parking like one of them big ass 18-wheelers. He was parallel parking it from the outside. Like,
oh yeah, I've seen that.
he had the car door open and he was just walking. He was just wheeling that shit back in. I wonder how niggas flex with this pole. Because there is that for everything.
If
Like,
I was
be
them,
at our job, I be kind of, I'm Indiana Jones with that hose.
oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I be lassoing and shit.
Oh yeah, I know how to. Well, yeah, it gets.
I be whipping that motherfucker.
Stuck on the gate. All you gotta do is
Hell yeah, this shit gets stuck in the chin.
And then Newton's law it continues,
reverberates.
But Nah, if I was a real if I was a firefighter, I'm just literally grabbing.
You gonna
using
climb up the pole?
No, this is down, dumbass.
No, you look like you climbing up.
This is climbing up?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah,
you're fucking goof.
And look at him. He's climbing up.
If I'm doing this, boom, boom.
You're going down, but why are you going down like that though?
Because I'm holding it. I'm not sliding down.
But you're gonna respond slowly to the emergency. It's an emergency.
they're gonna
you have
be
to go down there.
It looks like the reason is for speed. They're trying to get to the ground floor faster. But I feel like if anything, they need a slide. They just don't want to admit it. I feel like a slide would be better.
Slide down.
A slide rather than a pole.
I think a pole is faster. There's nothing faster than a straight line.
That's true.
A to B.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's absolutely not true.
There's nothing faster than a straight line.
That's
any detour from a straight line is taking more time.
There are some cases where a slope is actually faster than a straight line.
No, it's not. That's only if you're going 2 straight lines. Like if you're making a corner, but no.
No. You don't know what you're talking about. That might have been.
What? Only if you're in a corner, dumbass.
It's only when
whatever
you're in a
Lauren
corner.
just said.
Yeah, exactly. Look, just because you have on that fucking garment, whatever sweater that is, nigga, fucking hate that sweater.
Why you come at his clothes when he come at your intelligence? Why don't you just fight him with more intelligence? Man? What's up with that? Why you coming at Lauren?
So should I?
Lauren don't dress for nobody but himself.
Should I take it off of Lauren and talk about you, nigga?
I mean, shit. If I pick on somebody your own size, that'd be fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let me go to F-Mac.
You know F-Mac's way bigger than you.
What did you talk about, nigga? Own size.
What you aspire to be.
Stop playing, nigga.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
nah, this has been a phenomenal episode. Like we said 30 minutes ago, we've had to piss 30 minutes ago.
I have to pee right now.
So this is about an hour of fluid being held. Yes, I could feel a fish tank.
Yo, I developed a new method of pissing at work.
All right.
What?
Nothing. Just this nigga. Fish tank. Go ahead.
Goldfish. But yeah, I developed a new method of pissing at work because, like, I don't know what it is, but ever since I've been working this job, like in the past, I used to pride myself on being able to hold my pee. Like I used to show bitches like, yo, watch this. Suck it back in. It's like I don't have to pee no more. She look at my balls like, whoa, this nigga's dead ass. He don't gotta pee. And it just used to be a thing, but now it's like I be out in the field.
Pee comes from the liver, not your balls.
I'm obviously kidding. I'm obviously kidding.
You are sick, nigga.
You dumbass. We're talking about the mind of a woman. She think balls is just everything, nigga.
Or a kidney or something.
It's just coming piss in the balls. It's coming piss. But
cover your balls.
Like at this new job, I just be having to piss. I don't be holding that shit for real. And like so I had to develop a new method. Instead of having to go to the gas station every time, like I sit in the truck and I just grab a cup. And first of all, I try to find like a nice, safe environment. But I'm not gonna lie, it's going down in some unsavory environments before. But I just sit down in the driver's seat. Yeah, I sit down in the driver's seat.
Why don't you go in the back of the truck where it's close?
Well, because we too big to be getting in the back of the truck like that.
Climbing the back like a inner hoe.
It's too funny. Yeah, I ain't F-Mac. But I just sit down and I piss right in the cup. And if you do it, this is the thing, because I kind of discovered this. I can't hold my piss and then do this. If I have to piss, I have to do this now because I'm going to fill up more than this cup can hold.
Yeah.
Which is a problem if you're sitting down and you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
There's neighbors outside. And you filling this cup up, and it's like, yo, I'm gonna have to sit in this.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never run into that. Typically, if I have to pee on the job and there's no bathrooms around, oh man, there's a wood place. You know, sometimes there's been times where I go to a gas station, like, it's no open bathrooms. It's like, all right, nigga, you got a trash can. I go behind that trash can you got in the back, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's true.
You're not gonna let me use your bathroom.
Yo, one day it was fucked up at work. Like all my equipment was malfunctioning. It was making my route just take longer than it would have had to. So I was getting pissed off and shit. Then I had to pee, but I was holding this motherfucker, and I was like, it just kept going away.
Yeah.
So I parked in the cul-de-sac. I got out of the truck. As soon as my foot hit the fucking floor, my bladder was like, yo, it has to be right now.
It was fucked up.
There is no walk around the front of the truck and go
Yeah.
piss in that motherfucker. It has to happen right now. So it's like, I hop out the truck. I got the cup in my hand. I'm running to the other passenger side so I can open it up, go in the back, and try to piss in the cup. I essentially don't make it. Like, I open my pants up, and then it's just like before I could get the cup down and just start pissing in the cup.
What the fuck, nigga?
God damn.
What did you
Piss
wipe
all-
the car down with, nigga?
It didn't really hit the car. It kind of just hit the street. It was just all everywhere. And I was like, damn. That's how I developed my new method. Because I was like, I can't do that again. I was like, there has to be something better than this.
I'd much rather get caught outside
Nah.
than to like go through all that trouble. I'm
It's
not
not
cleaning
trouble.
my truck.
Did you not hear my new method?
You
It's
don't want
not
any
trouble.
lewd charges, my brother.
Yeah, and plus, and Amazon.
outside.
I used to work at Amazon, so they kind of got it like in my head to
Well,
where
I
it's
am.
like,
It's beast. So
you know what I mean? Like they had rules. They was like, you cannot piss in public. We will send you to jail. Like if the customer calls us, we're gonna call the police. This nigga's lewd. He's like, all right,
Damn.
cool.
Oh ass shit. Yeah. Thank God the company we work for is just like, hey man, just try not to come back with problems.
Yeah, just don't have the truck smelling like piss.
Yeah.
It's the only thing they care about.
But the only thing we care about is why LOIs, because we have reached that point near the show. Like we said in the beginning, there wasn't any LOIs last week, which is okay.
There wasn't any comments last week.
What?
It's even
Comments.
worse.
Yeah,
Zilch.
because we got LOIs, but I mean, the comments, man. We and maybe we got to make it a habit to actually talk to y'all in the comments. But I promise y'all, if y'all comment down below this week, we gonna make sure we talk to y'all and whatnot. We're gonna have a conversation. But I do have Nutsos open.
Oh, well, I have it too, and I have it faster.
Yo guys, I just saw this on like Shits and Giggles, which I thought was like a funny concept. It's like, how many chefs do you think died because the food tasted energy to the food they cooked? It's like interesting because you never think about like those kind of things. Like, it's probably like in the thousands or 10,000s or higher. Like, it's insane.
So yeah,
Was he
Ohio.
asking how many people die from chef's food?
I thought you were talking about Ohio.
Run that back.
Ohio is a great
guys,
state.
I just saw this on like Shits and Giggles, which I thought was like a funny concept. It's like, how many chefs do you think died because the food tasted energy to the food they cooked?
That's the part that's getting misconstrued. So I'm gonna run it back.
Yo guys, I just saw this on like Shits and Giggles, which I thought was like a funny concept. It's like, how many chefs do you think died because the food tasted energy to the food they cooked? It's like interesting because you never think about like those kind of things. Like, it's probably like in the thousands or 10,000s or higher. Like, it's insane.
Yes, I mean,
I can't break it down.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
When chefs Google a boo, I mean, they tend to just,
What did you say?
huh? They tend to just, be in shock.
Yeah, like the first time I Gooba Gaba that I didn't even really know what happened to me.
Well, you got to have like chef's knowledge of it.
Yeah, but it was actually my aunt, which made it hurt even worse because I had to tell her that the food she made me Gooba Gaba did it.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, I don't even, man. I don't want to break her heart like that. She made that out of the kindness of our relationship.
Yeah, because then, like, nigga, once you eat that shit, nigga, your ass is gonna be goobala gobbling.
I'm never gonna keep self gooba gobbling.
Yeah,
when I can prevent that shit.
The tissue isn't gonna be enough. You're gonna need baby wipes, and then you got to deal with the plumber, and it's like he's gonna walk in and be like, "I gobba goo." What the fuck?
That's how dangerous that shit is. It's really contagious.
Yeah.
Lauren came in here with his make your own lunch shit, and that shit smelled like gabba dabba dabba.
Yeah.
You smell it?
Yeah. I was like, ugh, nigga, you gonna catch gooba doobie.
Yeah. But yeah. What is this?
What'd you Google?
I thought he was just talking about like chefs who might have like died from eating
food
like
poisoning.
food poisoning or something. I was trying to make it out. I don't know what he was talking about.
Those are bad chefs.
Yeah, those are probably. Yeah.
But I mean, from like shows from like Hell's Kitchen or whatever, where they're like tasting some other nigga shit. That's just like.
Oh, is he asking how many people in like people who ate the food?
That's
in
what
cooking shows.
That's what I'm thinking.
Where
but
the
I don't
things
know.
go wrong. Like,
Right.
well, I mean, dying from the food.
It has to be pretty bad. It
It's
has to
pretty
be-
far fetched.
yeah.
For it not
Like
to be
that's got to be a
poisoned.
small percentage of people.
Yeah.
Like people getting sick. That's probably
high.
Yeah. But death. You know how bad at cooking you got to be to kill somebody.
Yeah, you got,
Yeah.
That has to be intentional almost.
For it not to be poisoned,
Yeah.
and still kill somebody. It's crazy.
Cause like
For it
food,
not
and
to
that's
be
what good tasting food used to mean. Like it doesn't kill me.
Yes. Back when Eve was around.
Yes, and we was eating strange fruit.
And Mary wasn't a single mother yet.
Nope.
Yeah,
she hadn't cheated.
God was still around. But nah, I mean, yeah. Back then, that was the only purpose of food. Like, nigga, I just need my stomach to not feel like this.
Yeah, but Nuso, if that's what you meant, if you're talking about the not the contestants, but like the
Conditions?
people, nah, the people.
Yeah, and I don't.
The people
know
who
if
eat
that's
the
what he
food in these shows, it can't be in the tens of thousands.
Nah, I don't know if that- I don't
it's
think
probably in like the hundreds that got sick.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that's what he's talking about, but I couldn't really fully hear that.
Yeah, you know, normally your English is a little bit better than that, but there's always next week. Now, do you have leaks?
Yeah, and I gotta Google what the fuck he was talking about.
Who, leak?
Yeah, this nigga. Oh.
Leak,
Okay.
you've been gone for a minute.
Yeah, he's been going. Hopefully, he's been getting his life together, getting his hairline together. Let's see what he has to say about hairlines. F Mac, listen.
First fucking video of the year. Hope you niggas been alright. Hope y'all ain't got this winter storm like I got. But 𝙼𝙾𝚃 Wrestling, based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm wondering, does the boys fuck with the musical artist Luke? I think I've heard Luke. Give me the Luke. I heard him on the J. Cole album, the Dreamville album, but y'all fuck with Luke? I've never heard y'all say anything about Luke. And would y'all go to this 𝙼𝙾𝚃 Wrestling? Just ASE with the tilde wrestling. It's all black. It's right there in North Carolina. Shout out to Darius Lockhart, Trisha Adora. It's gonna be plenty of more people there, and I guess I'll send y'all a list of more independent female black wrestlers that may or may not be there. Like Trisha Adora, named Trisha Adora. They announced Kiera Hogan to be there. I'm sure Queen Aminata will make her rounds around there. Maybe Athena as well. Just throwing some names up there.
Yeah, nah, we're definitely familiar with the good brother Luke West. Didn't we see him perform at one of the Dreamville pre-shows that was downtown?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shame Gang.
I don't really listen to his music, but he a cool dude for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He be with like
what is this erotic?
A lot of niggas, you know, in North Carolina. Yeah, is this?
This is the wrestling thing he was talking about. I was trying to look at it.
Well, find some wrestlers then, nigga.
So I just did it.
And what's it called? How you pronounce it?
These niggas look like
𝙼𝙾𝚃, I guess. 𝙼𝙾𝚃. That's what it is.
𝙼𝙾𝚃.
They
spelled it in the caption.
All these wrestlers look like slumber party attendees. They don't look like wrestlers.
Yeah, play this trailer. Is there no volume on it?
I mean, I can if you want me to do that.
Oh yeah, now put the volume on it.
Oh wow, nigga, I feel
that just happened to me. I feel like
the logo seems familiar, but I'm gonna definitely do my Googleables because really, like, underground wrestling be cool. Like,
it's probably better than real wrestling now.
Yeah, because you get to see the people actually coming up. Like Japanese wrestling. Y'all ever get bored and look at Japanese wrestling? That shit is crazy.
Nope.
Nigga.
Sumo or like regular style wrestling?
Nigga, Japanese wrestling. I'm not talking about sumo.
Yeah, you gotta ask, nigga.
Racist.
And you didn't describe it.
Nah, just regular Japanese wrestling. But nah, I mean, if they're based in Charlotte, it's a 2-hour drive. I would have to really have nothing to do, and
I had to have some money on it,
and some money in my bank account. Because to drive to Charlotte and back, I'm not staying there. Do I have a hotel?
Yeah, will there be food?
Do you have a rich auntie that stay there that you don't mind me exploring? No, I'm just playing. But
her environment.
Yeah, her environment. But even just playing about that, I'm not going in any rooms that she hasn't told me about.
Yeah.
Like bathroom, kitchen, your room. Sex dungeon. But shout out to everybody that left their Wild LOIs.
All 2 of y'all niggas.
We love y'all niggas, man. We love y'all niggas, man.
Yes.
And we're going to be tired of saying a lot of things are coming. I want to have a means and way of communicating with y'all. We might have to create our own little Discord. Because, you know, people would DM us like the wild LOIs, but I feel like a lot of people, we leave a lot on the table. You know, like, let's explore, like, what did you mean by this?
I feel you ain't gonna be in the Discord. You ain't even in the homeroom Discord.
I am in the homeroom Discord.
But you don't be in there.
How do you know?
Because I be in there.
I be in there.
I don't see you.
I'll do it right now.
Well, now, of course, if you do it now, you're in there.
What? It's insignificant to what we were talking about
past.
because I do it right now?
Yeah, because I was talking about in the past. I'm not talking about in the future. I do have hopes that you'll be in there more, but I'm just saying that you don't already have the habit of being in the Discord.
Well, if this is your weird way of telling me that you want to see me in there more, I'll gladly talk a little bit more.
It's not even like I want you there.
I got to pick up Lauren Slack. I got to pick up FMX Slack.
You ain't been around. It was in there. I ain't see you. It was in there with Leak in there. Some of our enemies was in there before you.
Yeah, nah. Well, I knew the coast was a little fishy. But nah, man, all in all, we about to create something. Just make sure y'all follow us on LOI The Show. Something is coming, whether it's a Discord or fucking LOI Reddit, somewhere we can, definitely a Twitter
somewhere
community.
We can chat.
It's definitely somewhere we can chat, post ideas, and by ideas, just loose, random, goofy thoughts.
Ramblings.
But all in all, wild LOIs, you can send them to our IG, as you saw Nutso and Leak do, or hashtag wild LOI in the comment section. We will read it next week. Yes. We will read it next week. And if you don't know, they must be in before Sunday at 1 o'clock. Before Sunday.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nigga, we film 11 o'clock.
1 a.m. That's what I mean.
Oh, you got to specify that.
I do.
Yeah.
You're not stupid.
Yeah.
I know you felt like that. It's like, well, hey, I'm not wrong. We get it.
No, it's not even about that.
You're not wrong, Tony.
It's about them and knowing when to put them shits in.
Exactly.
There's a big difference between 1 a.m. and 1 p.m.
And that's why you're the homie, because you're so compassionate and caring about their feelings and empathetic and shit.
Nah, you the one that love it.
But nah, man, all in all, really appreciate y'all. We might be hosting some more shit. There's nothing else to tell y'all other than just believe in our words. Shit is coming. Yeah. But great episode. Like the video, share, subscribe. It's been good. It's been great. Jay Nobles.
Toy Terrain.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
F-Mac right beside him.
Still me.
And we. Oh, shit. All right. Get the. Yeah.
Clumsies.